Hey everyone, I'm Narlene here to give my prediction for the West Ham versus Manchester United game. And my word, the Twitter analysts are in full force this week. The overreaction has been second to none. And for anyone who is calling for Ollie sacking after one game, please go ahead and accept Pep's invitation and join the City fans at 3 PM because you would make a perfect fit. Now onto the actual game. West Ham are doing surprisingly well under Moyes. Secured Europa League thanks to Jesse, but fortunately for us, Antonio won't be playing in this game due to suspension. The pressure's on. It's going to be a tough one, but I think United should hold on to their unbeaten away record. So I'm going to go 2-1 to Man United.
Jack Wall here for Stretford, Paddock. Outside, what you can see is Disneyland Paris. Bit of a different setting for me today. Not outside Old Trafford doing a fan cam, not at home. I'm away on holidays, but said for the boys, we do a little prediction. Manchester United against West Ham at the London Stadium. Look, I would have been less confident if Antonio was playing. It's huge for us that he's got the ban. Buzzing that he's got to be missing for this game. That takes away a lot of the West Ham United attacking threat that we could have to face against. I think with Varane, Maguire, Luke Shaw, Aaron Wan-Bissaka, I think we'll play now that he's banned in the Champions League. We'll be a solid back four. We'll be able to stem the flow of West Ham's attack without the dangerous Antonio going in between the lines. And yeah, I reckon a comfortable win for United. I was going to go high scoring, but I'll keep it conservative. 2-0, 2-0 United. Goal scorer is going to be, of course, the main man, Cristiano Ronaldo. And I think Paul Pogba's due a goal. He got a lovely one in the London Stadium last year. I'm backing him to do it again. Jack Wall, and I'm out.
Ronaldo, we're back again with another pre-match prediction. And for the West Ham game, I think it's going to be a tough one. Doing a good run of form. They've been unbeaten in quite a number of games. That's stemming back to their latter stages of last season as well. They've started well. They've coming off a good 2-0 win away at Dinamo Zagreb in the Europa League. And even though they haven't got Mikel Antonio, I still feel like they're going to cause a few problems. And I'm going to go for a United win, but I think it'll be a tight one. And I'll go for a 2-1 win.
James here for Stretford, Paddock and United are in action and today against West Ham. Could be a difficult one, this. I think United have been shocked a few times by West Ham in the past. Going back to the days of Mourinho, where United against West Ham at the Olympic Stadium, it's not really been a happy ground for them in recent times. But United are looking good at the minute in the Premier League. I think the defeat to Young Boys, I hope, was a one-off, but everyone thought we'd beat them comfortably. So no guarantee with West Ham. They are a good side under Moyes. I think they've got a couple of really good players. They're not without Lingard this season, but even then, going forward, United are going to have to be careful of them because they're really impressive as well in midweek against Dinamo Zagreb. So it's not going to be an easy game. This, like I was saying, United really don't have a great record at the Olympic Stadium, and I don't want to say they've always been a bogey team, but United have struggled in the past before against West Ham when they think that they might have beaten them. But playing them again as well in the Carabao next Tuesday, so be interested to see how that sort of pans out. It's probably maybe a new Wolves. Hope it isn't because I'll be bored of playing them as well soon. But yeah, score prediction, probably going to say 2-1 to United, but don't think it's going to be easy at all.
Hi guys, Liam here coming in with my prediction for the Stretford Paddock matchday Watchalong against West Ham. Obviously United coming off the back of a pretty sour defeat to Young Boys midweek in the Champions League. We really need to bounce back here against West Ham. Obviously Liverpool and Chelsea are currently with us at the top of the league, and it's safe to say 3 points is necessary, not just because of the league position, but also for morale. A lot of fans are obviously quite irritated after that midweek result, among a few other issues at the club. So I think United really do need to come out, and I think the fact that Antonio is out is a huge bonus for us. He's involved in the majority of West Ham's goals, and obviously he got two yellows last week, keeping him out of this week's game. So I think that's going to drastically reduce West Ham's attacking output. They do still have some good players who can cause us issues. Jared Bowen has caused us problems in the past. Obviously, Thomas Soucek is a very good midfielder. But I do think United will be too strong and will come away 2-1 winners in the capital.
Paddock Ultras, Sam Spanner here from the United Forever podcast, and this is my score prediction versus West Ham. Wham! I think it's going to be a very difficult match, but we'll still win by 1 goal. Jailings on the road to redemption will be the hero with an absolute screamer. Dope as fuck. Let's have it, boys. Viva El Paddock!
Paddock match day, Paddock's oldest legacy fan and Ollie apologist, Notch here. Tuesday night is behind us now. Today is all about staying at the top of the Premier League, something a lot of shouty people seemed to forget the other night. So we go to the globally revered West Ham United in their well-deserved Olympic Stadium. I'd imagine they'll build Kolditz again in front of their keeper, so we need to give Flappy Hansky a real test. And let's be grateful that Mikel Antonio isn't playing today. I mean, he's due to become as influential as Cristiano Ronaldo. Isn't he, Moyes? I'm predicting a 2-0 for us and another notch in the onion bag for El Vivador. I do miss Cavani, though. Just a notch, though.
Hello, welcome to Stretford Paddock. This is the watch-along for Manchester United versus West Ham at the London Stadium. I am joined by Jay Motti, of course. How are you doing?
I'm good, mate. I'm not being ignorant there.
You're a little sort of stat man on the PC.
Sending me. John Neal's there just sent me a picture from inside the stadium, which we'll put on our socials. So that's what I'm doing now, not just messing about looking at filth.
Yes, and Dave Pritt is here for his long-awaited return here at Stretford Paddock. How are you doing, Dave?
Not too bad.
Dave.
Some call him Dave, some call him David.
I call him the Heartbreaker.
Some call him the Heartbreak Kid.
Hey, my favourite video that I've ever done was Academy Review.
You said it was second when you were in front of Ronaldo the other day.
Oh,
I had to say that though because he gets upset because me and him do the Tier 1 podcast together. Yeah, all right, yeah. But we know the truth because he's not here.
Should we get straight into the team news? The
yes,
team
we
news
can.
has
We've got
just been announced.
Well, yeah, it's out there, innit? Go on then. Talk us through it, bro.
Well, I believe the team news is De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Maguire, Shaw. Sometimes when people are reading out the team news, it just it just blanks over it in my head. But it's your normal back five. What has become the standard back five.
Yeah.
Then we've got the return of Fred and McTominay as your midfield too. Then a front four of, I'm going to say, I don't know, I think Pogba on the left, Greenwood on the right, Bruno in the 10, and Cristiano Ronaldo starting up front. Notable absentees, Jadon Sancho.
Yeah, bit of a surprise considering he didn't play that much on Tuesday night, and it was Tuesday.
30 minutes, was
it? 30 minutes on a Tuesday doesn't negate you playing starting on a Sunday, does it?
No. To me, this looks more like he said, I am playing McTominay and Fred, who has been the worst, and again, that's, not trying to slag Jadon Sancho off, but who's been the least effective of my front five this season, and I think he said Sancho, hasn't he?
Well, you got to give him a bit more time, haven't you? He's just come to the league and not really played in the Premier League. Did he?
I don't think he did.
Did not play at all in the Premier League for City.
As far as I'm aware, he didn't play.
No, he didn't play in the He's never played in the Premier League until he comes to United.
You got to treat him like he's a foreign player coming in, and it doesn't take him. I mean, apart from people like Bruno who just hit the ground running, he's players that take a few games, and you just got to give him a bit of time.
So, what do you think then? Like, there was rumours before that Van der Beek was going to start.
Should we go? Should I just read out the subs as well? Did you read them out?
No, I didn't.
Sorry, bro.
No,
Tom Eaton, Eric Bailly, Diogo Dalot, Jesse Lingard, Juan Mata, Nemanja Matic, Donny van der Beek, Anthony Martial, and Jadon Sancho. So it's a relatively strong bench, isn't it? When you think about it,
very strong bench.
You know, you've got Sancho, 73 million quid man, Donny van der Beek, Mata. I want Mata coming on if things aren't going our way. I'm a bit against that idea, to be honest with you. And Anthony Martial as well. Jesse Lingard's a funny one as well because he obviously made a mistake midweek, but you think that. I know we say this, I feel like I say it every game, but he will have something to prove and he will know this team inside out because of his time at West Ham, so maybe he's an option.
But people are saying he's got stuff to prove, but I think he's don't have to prove anything. He had a great season last year at West Ham.
Yeah.
When he's played for England, he's looked on fire.
Yeah.
He looked all right in the... can't remember what game it was. The last home
Newcastle.
game. Yeah, Newcastle game, he looked good.
He scored, didn't he? Came on and scored.
He made a mistake, which you've seen many players make that mistake. I know it's an awful one, but
but it's not characteristic of him, is it?
No,
it's not like he makes them every week.
He's a good option to have, I think.
Yeah, me too. Let's just run through the team again, and obviously we'll get the graphic on the screen so we can see that once we get that ready. But it's David De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Maguire, and Shaw. Again, you sort of standard back five now. That is
nothing standard. I know what you mean. I'm not joking, but it's not standard. Is it about? Is it? It's amazing.
Hopefully, Luke Shaw can block some crosses today.
Oh, shots fired.
No, it's not just me, is it? Ollie said the same thing.
Well, me and you were on the watch-along and both said the same, almost the same time. Is get over to him, what you're doing.
It's like, we've got 5 men at the back. How is there still 10 yards between you and the winger? That doesn't make sense. And then you can see there, of course, Fred and McTominay. The return of McFred. We'll talk about that in just a minute. I want to talk about Phil Jones a little bit as well.
Nice.
Then we've also got Greenwood, Fernandes, and Pogba in behind Cristiano Ronaldo, of course. Any surprises there for you, Jay?
Yeah, I'm surprised he's got McFred. I didn't think he would.
Did you not? Why not?
I just felt that I didn't know. For starters, I wasn't sure.
We've moved past it.
For starters, I wasn't sure how fit McTominay is. That was a big question mark I had. Secondly, I did think he was aiming to go more 4-3-3 as his preferred formation. And also, I'd have preferred, and I hate questioning the lineup too much because he gets it right so many times. You have to have a egg on your face. But I would have preferred an extra attacking type player and one holding. I know it's a lot to do if you do leave McTominay or Fred on their own, but I always think if you stick in someone like maybe a Donny van der Beek, who everyone's sort of pining for, or Pogba drops in and you put Sancho onto one of the wide positions, then I prefer that than having two holding midfielders, personally.
What do you reckon?
Yeah, I thought he might have played Matic instead of McTominay because once again with the Newcastle game, he went a bit under the radar, but I thought what he did was great in that game. And like you say, with McTominay just coming back from injury, is it worth him starting because he might have to come off at some point?
That's the thing, isn't it? I think if you think of who our defensive midfielders are, and you're talking about putting an extra attacking player in there.
When I say
you would have to maybe the only way for me the only way that works is if you have Pogba and Matic. Pogba and Fred just seems to there's two because the thing with Pogba is on the ball and going forward, he's as clued in, as high IQ as it gets. Defensively, he isn't. His positioning's poor. His tracking back is poor, and I think Fred is also a bit headless chicken at times, isn't he? As we've seen.
Someone made the point against, I think it was in the Leeds game when Pogba had like 4 assists or whatever it was.
Yeah.
He said, we're taking too much or expecting too much from him and taking too much away from his game when we play him deep. Just let him get forward because he can create so much. And we have seen him 7 assists is it this season.
Yeah, which is the most after 4 games or 5 games of anyone.
I mean, it is ridiculous, that, do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Do you want to talk about the West Ham team while that's up as well, while we've got it?
Go on then, yeah. Do you want me to read it out?
Yeah,
We've got Fabianski, Kufal, Zuma, Ogbonna and Cresswell. Zuma obviously coming in from Chelsea. He's a weird player, isn't he, Kurt Zuma? We'll come back to him in a second, but he's one of those players where you just think...
Producer Cam there, he's Chelsea had on laughing.
He's good, but is he ever going to be really good?
He had a stinker, didn't he, in the 4-0?
He's capable of an absolute stinker, but also sometimes he just...
Did all right Everton, though, didn't he?
Yeah, but not all right enough for them to.
No, I thought they. Did they not want him?
I don't know. Maybe they did. Rice and Souček are in the midfield, and then Fornals, Ben Rama, who there was questions about whether he would be fit. He is fit. He's starting, and then they got Vlasic, who we had as our key man, the signing from CSKA Moscow, and Jared Bowen as well. Got some good players, haven't they? And obviously they've been on great form. Did you see the win? They won 2-0 the other day in Europe as well.
Did you see Rice's goal? You see that?
No, I'm not seeing it.
Mate, it was sick. You see it? Hey, it was running off
like a shit Ryan Giggs, wasn't it? Yeah. Coming in on the left hand side, going past everyone, winning past the goal.
Because I saw it and when he set off, I thought, it can't be his goal there. This when he was setting off, he's in well in his own half, but yeah, ran the full length of the pitch and scored a good goal, which has probably added another 0 onto his price tag.
Yeah, good team. What do you make of that?
I mean, just to sort of go a good example of the levels between the two teams. Well, it's just the bench. Look at that bench. Their bench. They've got Yarmolenko, Lanzini, Mark Noble. Famous last words. I'll probably come on and do some. Kral, Masuka, Diop, Dawson,
come on
Fredericks,
and shout. He's good at that.
Areola, which always gives us a good joke, doesn't it? So yeah, there's not a lot of quality there, is there?
He's made you look alright tit there.
Yeah, I see. I resisted it, but you went for it anyway, so you may as well done.
Look at the table. Look at that. 3 points behind, but we've got a game in hand.
I know, man. I know. It's just, yeah. It's already, and also with City dropping unnecessary points yesterday. Yeah. I know, because you can sort of, if you say draw away at Chelsea, whatever, it's not the end of the world, is it?
No.
But to draw at home to Southampton is obviously 2 points dropped.
Yeah, I mean, drawing away to Southampton is fine, but drawing at home is pathetic.
Exactly. Yeah.
Drawing away at Southampton is,
epic.
AC Milan 2006 would have drawn away at Southampton, but drawing at home to what are you, shit? What are you, nursery children?
I mean, at home, you got to beat him 9-0.
With bad legs.
If you don't beat Southampton 9-0 at home, you want sack him.
Yeah, you want
in my opinion, seriously, you want...
Yeah, you want
dismissal, end of final whistle. Say goodbye to the fans because you don't work here anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah. Breeson, get involved in the chat as well. Sorry,
I've got a good one.
Hit that like button. Yeah. Go on.
You're such here's one. You're such trash if you don't win at home to Southampton that when you get off the team coach, it legally counts as fly tipping.
I've got some super chats in the fact chats for us. Breeson 1989 says there's a reason why we are unbeaten away. I trust Ollie and with McFred, they will shine today. Vion Batia says Van der Beek would have been arrested for the midweek game. Oh, right. I presume you mean looking ahead towards West Ham in the Carabao Cup. Yeah.
I thought that was good.
It was.
Someone just in the comments just said, boo. Boo earns.
Boo, yeah.
Get in the bin.
Oh, I love this.
Go on then.
Anthony Wanga. Hi. I'm a fan of Man United.
Good.
We are going to win.
Brilliant.
See?
So it keeps it simple.
Keeps it
On
simple,
point.
on point. Get involved in the comments. Give us your score predictions. You saw the likes of Ronaldo and Nerlene and who else was. There was a load of people in the prediction videos that we give. So thanks to everyone who sent us one in. Notch was in there and a few others as well. Give us your predictions, your score predictions. Now you know the team. You know the Manchester United team. Ben O'Norrie says, where's McCall, lads? He'll be at the game on Wednesday.
Yes.
At the Carabao Cup. The mouth-watering Carabao Cup clash. Do you know what the funny thing is about that as well?
What?
We've got such a good squad now that, I mean, I'll be there Wednesday anyway, but you'll see some players you might want. So you might see Donny van der Beek, you might see Anthony Elanga, you might see none of the first teamers as such, but the exciting players that you want to see. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah,
it's
and
not like it's going to be.
I don't know, you know.
Do you know?
I think he's that desperate to get silverware this year that he'll put a stronger team,
Really?
more or less like this out.
What do you think that's a good idea?
No, because in these games I do like what. You know, when it's old Carling Cup, when Fergie used to put the kids out, I used to love that. But it's Carabao. It's more serious, isn't it?
Yeah.
Carabao energy is more important than beer these days.
You can't be picking, second string players when you've got that much caffeine coursing through your body.
But
whereas on a few Carlings, let him play, let the kid play.
But all the talk is when anyone mentions Ollie these days is he's got to win silverware this year or he's gone, which I don't agree with.
Sick of it, to be honest.
In his head, he must think, right, let's get this one out of the way in February. And just
Well, that's the thing, though. We win the Carabao Cup in February, finish 5th. He's getting sacked.
Yeah. Of course he is.
Speak to Louis van Gaal about that one. You can win as major a silverware as it gets without being the Champions League and the Premier League. The FA Cup is the next best thing. He won that and still got sacked.
It's
not just about
Fergie
winning
won the
trophies.
FA Cup, right, after 3.5 seasons and finished the 11th season we won the FA Cup. Imagine if we would have sacked him. Because there wasn't a Champions League there, so it didn't matter, did it?
You might call this controversial, Jay.
Yeah.
I think they should have. Because you ever see?
They should have sat to go, we're Man United, mate.
Yeah, we're Man United. Let's get in, I don't know, fucking Graham Souness or someone who's doing very well at the time.
But what you're forgetting is he got him into the greatest cup competition of all time. So that's why they kept him in.
That is a good fact.
Yeah,
well
that's
done. John McCosh, which is a fantastic name, has been a member of the first team for 10 months.
Brilliant.
Thanks for your support. Says, to be fair to the City team, they aren't used to playing with fans there.
That's the point, yeah.
Great point, well made, my friend. They're not. Get involved. Let us know what you think of the team. It's been announced. What are you thinking of McFred?
I've not seen too much reaction to it, to be honest.
Alpha Omega says, thoughts on Sancho not starting. Oh, sorry. He says, hello, men. Thoughts on Sancho not starting.
Alpha Omega likes to chat us up a bit sometimes in the comments.
Yeah, I love all of that.
A loyal fan nonetheless.
What do you think of it?
I don't mind it. I honestly think for this sort of game, if you're ever going to play McTominay and Fred together, West Ham away is the game, I think. Or, it's one of a handful of games where it makes sense. I think the problem last season was we were basically, Matic was, putting some absolute shockers last season, didn't he? And I think it pushed us back to the point where we had to play McTominay and Fred basically every time they were fit.
Yeah.
And hopefully we don't have to do that now because of the attacking options we've got. Because Van der Beek's been in the season, in the team another season, he's bulked up a little bit. We can do different things. But I think if you are doing a sort of horses for courses type thing, McTominay and Fred away at West Ham, that makes sense to me. They've got Souček and Rice. They've got so much, they put so much pressure on these days, and they're counter-attacking. We need that extra defensive mind, I think. You can't just have someone that doesn't really track back or Matic who can't really track back. I think if you're ever going to play these two together, it's pretty much this game.
Really? Go on, what do you reckon?
I mean, it's not the greatest partnership, but what you can also say is there has been games where the pair of them have done really well. People just seem to highlight the ones where they don't, basically, like everyone else does. But I agree with Joe. I think a game like this, it's fine. I mean, when I saw it, I wasn't like, oh shit, here we go. Yeah, I think
it's a proper banana skin game, this, isn't it?
Yeah.
Like, they're as good a team as it gets, in as good a form as it gets, without being a big name.
Yeah.
So it's like, they're as dangerous, almost as dangerous as, a top team, but without any of the sort of, you're allowed to go there and be defensive, you're allowed to go there and have, it's been a cagey start, but it's, United versus City, what do you expect? You're expected to go there, dominate the ball, dominate possession, win the game, and yet they're a really good team who have been playing brilliant football for, the best part of 12 months now.
They're on for a record as well. They could equal the club Premier League record at 5 games undefeated from the start of the season if they don't get beaten today. I understand what both of you are saying. If it had been up to me, which
You're
isn't,
gutted, aren't you?
I would have picked Sancho, or I would have picked another attacking player. But I understand why we haven't. Big Tony says McFreddy's back. If anyone else is feeling like me, I urge you to call the Samaritans on 0116. Sorry, on 116-123. Scotty's decent, but together they are terrible. Alex Buckingham says, this leads us nicely on to our next topic. He's been a member for 11 months of the first team. Thanks for your support. Jay, has that Pepsi Max cherry got some fizz in it, or are you drinking it flat with a side of pot noodle? Hashtag if you know, you know. This is Phil Jones who sort of said about people giving him grief on social media or whatever.
He's had his big interview, hasn't he?
Yeah, he's done a couple. He did the podcast, and he's done one for the Times as well, I think, with Jonathan Norcroft. And he said that he basically shot back at the abuse he's been getting and said, they'll be sat in the bedroom drinking flat Pepsi, eating pot noodles in the boxes. I drink Pepsi Max cherry and it's never flat. So what do you make of that? Start with you, Joe. Phil Jones, because he has become a figure of a lot of ridicule, a lot of stick. Yeah. And I said to you the other week, I said, it just bores me, to be honest with you. And I think that he's probably not at the level we need. I don't think there's anything wrong with saying that. But the stick he gets, like when Twitter tweeted, name us a player better than Phil Jones as a joke. Yeah. I wasn't having that. And he deleted it, but it still went out to everyone almost on Twitter. Because it was the actual official Twitter account. And I just think, it is a little bit OTT. And whatever you think of Phil Jones, he's not really an issue. No. It's not the fact that he's not fit. That is why we've not won trophies in the last 4 years. I don't think anyway.
I think a lot of it just became, in his absence, you're allowed, everything just sort of spirals and spirals, doesn't it? And I think he got compared to some of the, the Sanchos and people like that who it's like, he's wasting a wage and he's on, big money and all that. And he is on a lot of money. But I think when he comes out and he speaks, he sort of highlights everything we kind of know about those sorts of situations, but you allow yourself to look on the lighter side or take the mick a little bit because that person hasn't said anything. I think it's good that he's come out and spoken and said, I'm a person as well. Just because I'm on a lot of money doesn't mean I like being out of work, or not out of work because he's got a job, but not being able to do my job, getting the piss taken out of me for not being able to do my job. And again, he's been a big part of Manchester United down the years, and it's a shame for him what's happened. And I think if injuries and things had gone a different way, maybe he wouldn't be at the club anymore. Maybe he could be somewhere else playing week in, week out, because he's a Premier League defender, quality-wise. He's a good defender. He's not like, I don't know, it's almost like people talk about him like he's just some amateur footballer that we've let in who pulls a funny face so he gets a game for us. He was a very good defender for Man United, and I think a lot of the stick is unjustified. And yes, we've made jokes in the past, but I think we've said it for a while now that we've been about a year, largely defending him, saying, "Come on,"
and I stand by that. Probably last sort of window, I just got to the point where I think I did Talking Balls on the radio, and you're on with like Gaz and a City fan, and she's laying into him, and I'm thinking, hang on a minute, I'm not having this. And then when I see, you know what I mean? He's won as many European trophies as your football club has, so pipe down. Yeah. And I thought, no. And then it's like, you see all the grief he's getting. And there were rumours that he had mental health issues.
He kind of confirmed that, didn't he?
Yeah. Now, the thing is, if I hear rumours like that, and I think, okay, let's treat them as though they're true, nothing bad comes from that. If I hear rumours like that and I dismiss them and go, it's rubbish, and it turns out they're true, I'll be gutted. Yeah. Because we've all been there. And we talk about being kind of mental health. You can criticise a footballer and say he's not United standard. I ain't got a problem with that, because I don't think Phil Jones is. I'm not saying we should all go, Phil Jones is the greatest player ever. Like Fergie did or whatever, back in 2014.
Next Duncan Edwards.
Yeah, or 2012, sorry. But when he's like hammering him constantly, laying into him, people who've got no affiliation with United, like Twitter, singling him out, I'm a bit like, he might be whatever he is, but he's ours. I'm not having it.
And I think he does want to be here, and I think he does want to compete, because past 2 under-23 games he's played in both of them. He played last night, yesterday midday in the 2-1 win. I mean, United don't help themselves as well, though. They're playing him centre-back, and then Paul McShane partnered him at one point, who's So, and then
I mean, that's almost like testimonial.
I know, and so that's going out.
The ball boys take the throw.
So I saw a lot of tweets. Phil Jones and Paul McShane, centre backs for the under-23s, and United aren't doing themselves any favours with this.
No, they're not. You're right, and I don't think we need to go OTT with our praise of Phil Jones and say that he's going to be sort of vying with Raphael Varane for the partnership alongside Aaron Maguire. I just think the amount of personal abuse, it gets a bit much, and I think everyone's been guilty, but I've took the mick out of it, like the fact he was on corners. I thought that was just weird. Things like that, and when there was the one where he headed the ground. Not that there was one where he cleared it when he headed the ground against Olivier Giroud, which was actually a good clearance, although what led to it wasn't. And then there was a bit where he had the touchline mark on his face, and it's just an easy target in it for a lot of people. Yeah. But I think it gets to the point where when everyone's on at him, and even non-United fans are on at him, and you think, City fans chant about him, don't they? And it's like, what?
Well, I think as well, they were always on him, even when he was playing well, because of the faces that and so he was always a target because of that. Even we'd win games, and even like the thing that, I mean, it's ridiculous when you watch it, but when he's on the floor and he's heading the ball away, at the end of the day, he's putting his head on the line.
That what he
There's
did.
that footage of Vidic doing the same thing, isn't there? When he fucking bounces his head off the floor, and everyone puts that as like incredible courage, lion-hearted defender, all that, and then Phil Jones does it, and it's like, look at this silly bastard.
At five-a-side, one of the lads calls me Phil Jones because he says I'm a utility man. He says it's an insult, but I take it as a compliment.
Yeah, it's a great compliment.
Yeah, thank you. But I was talking to him.
He calls you Phil Jones because you get 170 grand a week to play five-a-side.
Exactly. But my point was, in 2018, he was with the England squad. He went to the World Cup, Phil Jones. Yeah. That was not like, it's 2.5 years ago, 3 years ago now. But it wasn't that long ago that he was one of the best defenders in the country, or considered one of the best defenders in the country. He's still only, 28, 29?
29, I think, yeah.
Yeah, so there should be some hope. I think some people get a little bit miffed because he's been given this big deal and this extension, which he probably shouldn't have been given, but that's not his fault. If the club go, here's 120 grand or 107 grand or whatever.
I was just plucking a number out of my head.
No, but it probably is, over 100 grand, and he's not going to get that anywhere else. I don't blame a player for signing a contract with Manchester United.
No.
Never.
Because you're a human being. If someone offered you 150 grand, anyone at home, 150 grand a week, to do pretty much anything, let alone play a bit of football here and there, everyone would take that.
You don't know what he's thinking as well about, does he really want, if United are offering a contract, does he really want to then move somewhere else? Uproot his home, move down south, move up, further up north. Maybe he just wants to think, right, if they offer a contract, I can ride it out. Not ride it out, but end my career here, and then I don't know if he's got kids. He probably does. They're in school.
I'm
or
not
whatever.
sure. Yeah, that's a good point. That's always a bit of a game changer in it when you've got a family. I know he's got a missus. I'm not sure if they've got children. I'll get in some of the comments because there's been quite a lot of chats that I've not had time to go into yet. Glenn F, who's been a member of the academy for 7 months, thanks for your support, says, I think he plays McFred because that's the best he's got. Can't have everything. We've got CR7 instead of number 6 to stop people. 100% love for Phil Jones. Clayton M, who's been a member for 15 months of the first team, thanks for your support, says, feel good this morning. Jay, just want to say 3 points in the gaff is top-notch stuff up the paddock. Yeah, that's me and a couple. It's me and Pundit Jay and Mike, who's a City fan. We always talk about United and City and argue with each other, so it just saves me going on Twitter to do it. Shane O'Connor says Declan Rice has a 95% pass completion rate and Fred's is 81%, which is shocking for a CDM. Is it that bad, that 81%? I don't understand all this.
Yeah, I don't know if that is. I don't know if is that this season, because I think last season it was like 88%. But yeah, that's shit. Because if you think of the types of passes he's making, he's not doing what Bruno's doing. No. He's not trying to thread it through the lines.
Yeah, if someone's trying to unlock defences, then you can give him a bit of a leeway.
Yeah, he's unlocking our defence.
Yeah. Ainsley Harriott official, which I believe is actually the...
Well, you don't get official if it's not real.
He's got a blue tick and everything.
Yeah.
I may have made that bit up. Says, if we had a great number 6, how would you feel about playing a 4-1-3-2? Or would that be a bit too attacking, in your opinion, David Pritt?
That formation that you've never seen anyone
He's never going to play 2 up front. No one plays 2 up front anymore. No. I mean, everyone would love to see 2 up front.
What's the last big team that plays 2 up front?
It was the 1966 the 1966 England World Cup winning team.
Madrid don't. Barca haven't for years. Bayern don't. City never have. United haven't.
Could we not do that though
years.
when we've got Ronnie and Mason?
No, because I don't think if you said to Ronaldo or Mason Green, I want you to play as a right winger, you got to stay up and down that line and not come in once.
And also, I know that people, you talk about.
No, but would you not have them as your two up front?
Oh.
Do you understand?
Yeah.
And then have like Pogba, Bruno, Sancho.
Yeah, but come
or
on,
Rashford.
right?
But
Think about like what a number 6
anymore.
is, and when you say, "Oh, you're number 6," they can do it themselves. We don't mean literally. It's you and then all the attackers.
Yeah.
You still have a midfield with them.
Yeah.
It's just that the rest of the midfield aren't quite so vital
if you've
defensively.
got-
It's not like you just fucking put everyone forward and
but
just have one
for
number 6 who
example,
can beat a whole midfield by himself.
If that three in front of you was, say, Bruno, Rashford and Pogba,
Yeah.
they're going to... Bruno and Rashford especially are going to drop back as well.
Yeah, but not to the edge of the 18-yard box.
I like it, man. I think it's a good idea.
If we had
I'd
the
be
next
up for it,
Franz
mate.
Beckenbauer in the 6, I think we
I
might
don't
be
know
alright.
who do you need there.
Just
You
needs-
like Dr. Octopus or something at 6.
James Garner next season. I know people say he's not even a 6. Just on the, sort of mentioned England there, so bit of a, rest in peace, Jimmy Greaves. He passed away today, didn't he? For some of the older fans who may remember him. I know we've seen quite a lot on social who's saying he's one of the greatest ever England goal scorers, and you can't argue with his record, to be fair. Absolutely ridiculous. I think this is a new chat. Yeah, I think it is. Navin Monagaran, who's been a member for 9 months of the academy. Thanks for your support. What a lineup. McFred again. Will that be back 6 again, or will Scott attack? Discuss.
What?
Will Scott be?
Oh yeah, he'll
back
get forward a
6,
bit more.
or will
He'll
Scott
get a
be
bit
somewhere?
forward. He'll get forward more than Fred will, won't he? He's good. He's better at getting forward. Hopefully, he can bring the ball forward a bit, because that's the thing. I know it's the double pivot, whatever, but McTominay proved last season he's got an eye for goal. He's a decent player. He can pass it about a bit more than Fred can, even though his passing range isn't world class. I like Scott McTominay.
I think he's...
He seems to be the main man, doesn't he, of everyone who suggested that Matic, Fred and McTominay, who could play on his own. Most people seem to think it's McTominay. What do you reckon?
Yeah, if you had to play one of them, for me, it would be McTominay. Not necessarily this game. Like I said, I think Matic deserved to play this game because I think he did well against Newcastle. But out McTominay, Fred, for me, McTominay. And I think even without that discussion, I still like McTominay as a player. If you weren't comparing him, I'd just on his own, I think he's a good player.
Paul Pogba, I think, is doing a pre-match interview. If we can get any quotes from that, that'd be amazing.
Also, Cam, behind the camera. Hi, Cam. This little telly isn't on here, just so you know. Thank you.
Well, yeah.
I hope you heard that. I don't know if you did.
Viom Batia, who's been a member for 11 months of the academy, it says Phil Jones has more Premier League titles than Gerrard and every pundit's white knight Harry Kane. If he played for City, they would have built him a statue.
Yeah.
Well said. Also, Adam Kenny says McFred gets thick. They're not that bad. Scotty scores today. The Bill G7 says Ollie in or get in the bin. Nice.
Have you ever slept in a bin, Jay?
Regularly.
My barber once, he slept in a grit bin.
Grit bin?
You know them little grit bins, them yellow things?
They're minging.
You went to sleep in one of them.
Really?
Yeah.
Have you ever slept in a bin?
No, I don't think I have.
Really?
No.
I got
You don't know
trapped
what
in a
you're
bin
missing.
once in art class at school. I was showing off in front of some girls.
Oh, yeah.
And then there's like big like black like tub bins
Yeah,
that
yeah.
people used to have as like the recycling bin before we had proper recycling bins. Sat in one of them, my legs like folded up so like my knees were touching my chest and I couldn't get out. And then someone tipped it over and I landed on my coccyx and started crying in front of some girls.
Oh, you started crying?
Not tears crying, but wailing and moaning.
How old
And,
were you?
I was, 13?
Right.
Oh, you're all right.
But,
Yeah.
by the time I was 17, I was ready to kiss a girl. So it worked out. And simple as that. 4 years later, like that, quick as a flash, the girls were all over me.
That would have took 4 years to get over it, or 4 years to build.
It was bruised for a long time. Yeah.
Bruce Coccyx and ego, probably. Sidan Badam says, I think Joe is right with a physical and dynamic midfield and Souček and Rice. McFred is fine for the short in-win league, but on Wednesday want to see Mc van der Beek.
Because also, if you think, Matic and Right, I don't think Matic and McTominay works as a partnership. They're too big and leggy.
Big,
and just
leggy.
There isn't enough sort of agility in there. I feel like they're just a bit like long, lumbering fellas.
Long and lumbering.
But then Matic and Fred is mad. That's just like, I don't even know, like no legs and no brains. But then, so then you have to play Pogba and Matic.
Yeah.
But then it's not defensive enough.
But the trouble is when you play Pogba and Matic, Pogba plays terrible because you don't really go forward. Or
or if he does go forward, Matic gets caught out. I think the problem is McTominay and Fred is the best two that we've got as a two defensively.
Brandon Combs says, pretty obvious we're playing McFred to play the fullbacks higher, Greenwood and Ronnie to play narrow, Shaw to spam crosses in, and Aaron Wan-Bissaka to try and help.
Try and help. He got 6 assists last season. Show the man some respect.
Samuel Connor says, do you think Ollie's plan is to just McFred our way to the January transfer window for a real CDM? What happens when Rashford is back? Surely not benched.
No. Do you think he'll get benched?
I think he'll have to fight his way in. I think, though, there's a scenario here where Jadon Sancho struggles to get into the team.
Yeah, well, we're in that scenario.
We're in that today.
He literally isn't playing, is
But
it?
you can make excuses for today and go, he's just arrived, all the rest of it.
Yeah.
But I think you could be in a position to say we got to a final where Sancho doesn't make the starting 11 in a final.
It's hard at the moment, though, because they're never going to drop Ronaldo because it's Ronaldo.
Yeah.
Greenwood's, at the moment, on fire. You can't drop him. Pogba's, like you said, 7 assists. Can't drop him. Bruno's never going to be dropped.
Yeah.
It's difficult.
I mean, even just performances-wise, Sancho...
I think he's played well.
He's been good, but he's been, like you just said then, statistically and sort of visibly, probably the weakest of the bunch. But that doesn't mean he's been shit.
yeah,
it just
exactly.
means
Well,
Greenwood's got 3 and 4. Like you said, Pogba 7 assists, Ronaldo's Ronaldo, and Bruno's got 4 goals already. So who are you going to drop? Do you know what I mean? If you're going to drop any of them, I think it has to be Sancho.
The only way is with the formation change, you'd have to stick Pogba behind Bruno and then him on the wing. But I think a game like this, he obviously wants Pogba further forward in the left.
Sheikh Sabi Houdin, big supporter of the channel, thank you, says, does anyone see Scott in a similar track to Henderson? He was also labelled as limited player, but eventually became good. Anyone else see it too? I think McTominay's better than Henderson was at his age.
I think Henderson's so overrated.
I agree.
I honestly don't know what he's good at.
He's nothing.
And he's not someone I've seen like 3 times.
Shouting.
I've seen him play probably 50 times.
It's a strange one because you
and
watch
he's
it.
never done anything where you go, who was that?
Yeah.
But you take him out of that Liverpool team and they look different. It's the weirdest thing.
Come on.
Do they?
Yeah,
We're this close to hearing the word intangibles.
No. But I agree. You look at other teams and say, would you take him? I don't think any of the top 6 would take him.
No.
But
I don't think
he's vital for Liverpool for some reason, and I can't figure out why.
And also, I said this the other day, but he's played the most Premier League games of anyone since Ronaldo went to Real Madrid in 2009. So since, in the last 12 years, Jordan Henderson has played the most Premier League games of any player.
He's just very lucky that he's got
mad is that?
world-class players in front and behind him.
Yeah.
Like, hey, lucky boy.
Hey.
But he has like that front
Been a
three
while.
for Liverpool is like ridiculously good. It pains me to say it.
Yeah.
And obviously, you saw how much they missed Van Dijk last season. Now he's back. They're looking good defensively as well. I'm with you. I think even in the Euros for England, he comes on, he does fuck all, and he gets took off.
Yeah.
What's the point?
And just always for England in the qualifier for the last 5-6 years playing for England. He's just all right.
Yeah.
He's not a great passer. He's not a great tackler. He's just a 6 out of 10 at everything, which is, that works in a squad. But didn't he win one of the big awards of the season?
PFA or Writers Player or something.
One of them, wasn't it?
He won, yeah, and that was just because he was captain of the team that won the league or whatever. It was just so basic, the argument.
Yeah.
No, not for me. I know Fergie wasn't a fan, I agree. Anis Joshi says...
What's he saying?
Member for 15 months of the Academy, I know Anish. This is the first time we have McFred and Varane, also Pogba on the wing is very creative.
Lads.
Sancho will come on for McSauce. Definitely need a CS today.
A CS?
2-0.
A siesta? A little nap halfway through. I tell you what.
CS, what does it mean?
CS.
Central strike.
Definitely need a CS today. 2-0.
Where's that on the...
Sancho will come on for McSauce. Definitely need a CS today.
Clean sheet. Get
Ah,
in!
well done.
Look at you.
Yes, he's done it.
You owe me 50 quid. 50
Thank
quid,
you.
actually.
Reese Robinson says, Aaron Wan-Bissaka isn't United standard when a team sits deep, offers nothing going forward, loses the ball often when pressed, makes playing out the back hard. Maybe that's why we
get
keen
sent
on
off
Trippier.
every game. I like Aaron Wan-Bissaka. I think he gets loads of stick.
I think he had a poor game last game, but he does his job defensively, and that's all you can ask for a defender.
Yeah.
If he goes forward, what a bonus, but he's a defender.
And he also got 6 assists last season. It's not like he's just not capable of doing anything, is
And
it?
he got a goal against Southampton.
What a goal.
At
as
home.
well.
City couldn't even do that.
No. Yeah. It's not easier said than done getting goals against Southampton at home.
Well, exactly. This is it. How important do you think it is, both of you that we don't lose today because we saw the fallout from the young boys game. Do you think today it will just be even more ludicrous?
Yeah, it'd be mad. If we lose today, you'll get it. It'll be ridiculous.
Yeah, I think if we draw, people overreact. But yeah, a draw. I won't say I want to win, but a draw is not the worst thing in the world.
No, a draw isn't the worst thing in the world. They're a good team and they're on really good form and they're at home and they're dangerous and they've got the fans back and it's only the third time probably they'll have fans back in for a Premier League. Like it's still very fresh and you've still got that added atmosphere, haven't you? I think it's going to be really difficult.
I've been there. It's miles away. Have you been?
I've not been to. I went to Upton Park. I've not been to London Stadium.
So far away, it's ridiculous.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh,
Is
it's
it
near Stratford and that, isn't it?
No, I mean like when you sat in your seat.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
It reminds me of the old Wembley. The old Wembley was like that. I remember when was it game? One game I went to. I think it was the 1994 FA Cup semi-final, and you were like below pitch level. When I moved in the end, my dad had a seat next to him, thank God, and he was behind me. But it was just ridiculous. Yeah, it does look. Just looking at some pictures of the stadium. We'll have post-match reaction as well from the stadium, the fan cams. So make sure you're sticking around after this video. So we'll have the watch along, then we'll have the review, then we'll have the fan cams. That's how we're going to do it, yeah?
What a lovely spread.
A lovely spread of Sunday delights.
When you go to a buffet, do you know your standard buffet, your birthdays, your weddings, I hate to say it, your funerals, what is your go-to? What are you looking at and thinking, I need that? Is it the pork pie? Is it the egg and cress? Maybe it's a party ring. What's your sort of thing?
Chicken drumsticks, man.
Is it?
Yeah.
Chicken drumsticks.
They're always cold though.
I like that, man.
If they got the little mini Melton Mowbray.
You pop one in while you're doing the rest of the buffet.
Nice.
That's what I like.
Nice. That's good.
That is good,
stuff.
isn't it? I like that.
Aye.
I like that a lot. Do you know what I like?
Go on.
Do you know when you go, what flavour are these crisps? And they go, it's a mix. And you're like, what? No one does that anywhere except a buffet. Just empty like 20 bags of crisps, salt and vinegar, ready salted cheese and onion, prawn cocktail, all into one big bowl. And you just take a big thing out of it, like a child's made a fizzy pop with loads of different pop in it. Yeah, I like the crisps, mate. I also like the breadstick as well.
Breadstick? No, I'm not into breadstick. I just think they're just dead moreish. It's like crack. It's rubbish, but you just want more.
The cheese twist.
Yeah. That's a
mental
bit
they are.
middle class, that for me.
Cheese.
I was cheese twist at your buffet.
You said chicken drumsticks. Who are you, Henry VIII?
Cheese twist, or what with your caviar?
After a funeral, everyone's back in the pub.
Champagne. Not like us with our Ribena and
Vimto, mate, come on.
Vimto, sorry, yeah. Not even Vimto, like the supermarket's own version of Vimto.
Yeah,
and you know,
Roller Cola.
Yeah, Roller Cola and just some peas. MUFC says, he's been a member for 6 months, says, love a prawn ring and a chocolate starfish for dessert.
For God's sakes. You've been had.
Stay. Filth.
Yeah.
Pure, unadulterated filth.
Beautiful stuff, though.
Ed RTD says, Lindelof at CDM. That was a thing, wasn't it? It seems to have quieted down a little bit.
It's because people saw his assists, when he put them over the top. But he was doing that from defence. That's why he could be able to do that, because people give him time on the ball.
Mo Turkistani says, thoughts on Ollie having a 13% win in the Champions League?
Shite. Needs to be improved. It's terrible.
Yeah, it's not good enough, that, by any stretch of the imagination. Especially when you look at that. You have to remember, like, we've played Young Boys once, admittedly, and then we've played Istanbul twice. We've had some easy games in the Champions League. It's not like it's only been against the creme de la creme. So to only win, like, less than, 1 in 5 or whatever is not good enough.
Creme de la crap.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Mr. Rager says, switch Pogba and Fred around and replace Fred for Sancho. Jamie Stanley says, Ronnie to score a header.
Oh, I'd like that. I want one of them big sort of fish salmons.
The one in the Champions League final.
Yeah. The best one was the Rome one. When he nearly knocked himself out as well.
Yeah.
I saw that one, the Juve one again the other day as well. Do you know the one where he's just at the back post, like his hip is at the top of the other defender's head?
I never saw him for Juventus or Real Madrid because he was dead to me after that.
He never played again after that. The twat. Do you know the one I mean? The Juve one? Yeah. Where he's literally like, the ball comes in, and as the camera pans across, he's already like that, like 4 foot off the ground.
There's one that he did for Real Madrid, and there's a video on YouTube where they've suspended a ball the same height that he scored the goal from, and they just asked people to try and edit.
Above that.
It's ridiculous.
Yeah. It's like 10 feet off the ground.
Are we all right here? There's lots of things coming up on the screen which are worrying me slightly. If I'm being honest.
It's just Cam's... test results.
Googling things. And when you get a minute, can we post that picture of John Neal sent us on social, please? The one inside the ground. No, the one inside the ground.
Anyway.
Thank you. Yes, there we go. The one I've just sent you on live, 10 minutes ago.
It's the conversation I like.
Sorry, but I tried to just communicate it through my laptop, and it obviously didn't work. Get involved in the comments. Hit the like button as well. Give us a like. Don't forget as well, we have got lots of merch, paddockmerch.com. Go and have a look on there. We've got T-shirts, hoodies, long sleeve T-shirts.
Mine's in the wash.
That old chestnut.
I need to get one. I want the Fernandez Thrasher one. It's so nice.
It's good, isn't it?
Yeah.
We'll get you one. We'll get you sorted out. 50 quid. That's actually way more than it is on the website, but we're getting it dodgy.
Premium ones,
we're getting it dodgy, so we've got to charge you more in case we get fined. That's how it works.
Yes. So almost there. 20 minutes away.
Yeah.
We know the team. We know their team as well.
The team again.
Yeah. Let's do this.
We'll get up on the screen and go through it again because I think there's more conversations to be had here. Ronaldo, I think it was 44 games he played last season, which presumably, isn't every game for you. I don't know if that was injuries or being rested. Do you think he just plays every game now?
No, I don't think he can. The speed of the Premier League's way faster than it is in Italy, so he's going to have to be rested and he'll probably get kicks more as well. You know what they're like.
Yeah.
Probably get kicks a lot today, to be honest.
Yeah, he will.
Mark Noble will come on and go, hang on a minute.
By West Ham fans, if nothing else.
Yeah.
Imagine if Mark Noble injured Cristiano Ronaldo. That'd be the biggest disgrace ever.
So I don't think he'll play every game, but in a way, he can't play every game because, like we were talking about, he's the worst player we've ever signed.
What is he even doing here? I don't even know.
All that money as well.
I heard he used to play for Man United, but I don't remember him. You were never there when Louis Saha was playing, was he? What did he ever do in a United shirt? That's my question. I've already slammed Fergie and now Ronaldo's getting a taste.
I remember my mate once. You remember when Shinji Kagawa?
Yeah.
He said, I've never seen him play. Have you not? I said, he said, all right, he's good. And after 4 minutes of the game, he went, he's fucking shit.
But who had the last laugh?
Hey, bro, you've given him 4 minutes. That's the only football you've ever seen him play. He's shit. Get rid of him. Go on then, run us through the team again, please, Joseph.
We've got David De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Varane, Maguire, Shaw. Yeah, I'd like to see a little bit more from Luke Shaw today. I think he was just a bit lazy with some of his.
Yeah, let's not get into the whole we can't insult or not insult. We can't criticise Luke Shaw tackle because you can.
Of course we can.
There's multiple crosses he didn't even come close to closing down.
Yeah, that's my issue. Everyone's gone on how great he's become, and it's true. From what he was to now, he's a completely different player, but he's still lacking a lot of defensive traits. And at the end of the day, his first role is to be a defender rather than an attacking player. And sometimes you can see him on the halfway line, and he's like, shall I get back or shall I just, hopefully they'll get it and then pass it to me so I can get forward?
Yeah, I'll just jog a little bit. But yeah, the closing down against Astana, as you see some sort of strange, whatever that is, it looks like the Eden Project, but with black umbrellas inside the Tottenham Stadium there with all the Sky commentators. That's very odd looking.
Yeah, it's very odd looking.
Do you think they could get him some lighter coloured umbrellas so it doesn't look like this weird evil plan meeting or something?
There you go. Yeah, just exactly. Cristiano Ronaldo is just showing there. Was it 197 Premier League appearances? Was that 86 goals?
288 career goals. 700, sorry, not 200.
288.
788
Rubbish.
career goals.
Just looking now, it's showing his first goal against Newcastle. Poacher's instinct.
What a goal it was.
Poacher's instinct running in there, following up from Mason Greenwood. That's a combo we might see today.
I just realised I never finished the team. McTominay and Fred.
Yeah.
The partnership, it's like Punch and Judy in the middle there, isn't it? Just hitting each other and everyone.
And they were
a go at them all the time.
they?
Yeah, they were, and they're still going. Actually, is it still going?
Punch and Judy.
I think if you go to...
Isn't it a tale of domestic abuse and vengeance?
Yeah. I think you go to places like, I don't know. Places on the sea like Hull.
Skeg.
Yeah, Skeg.
Punch and Judy is shit.
For anyone who doesn't know what Punch and Judy is, it's basically when's it from? Victorian
it's
times?
From
medieval times? Tudor times?
It's from the cavemen used to amuse themselves by putting on Punch and Judy shows. And it went right up until the 90s.
And they just used to batter each other.
Yeah, well, I think one of them has a bat in their hand constantly.
Yeah,
brilliant.
It's a white husband and wife combo that kill each other.
He's behind you. You just got imagine. I don't know if it's still going, but I can imagine if it was. You just have loads of kids sat on the phones looking down.
Yeah,
not watching what's going on. Thinking,
Instagram live in it.
Look at this dog.
Yeah.
See your wrist, mate. And then they've got Greenwood on the right, Bruno down the middle, Pogba on the left, and Chris Ronaldo up front. Substitutes, as you can see there, Martial, Sancho, Dalot, Van der Beek, Bailly, Lingard, Matic, and Heaton. Sancho, obviously, on the bench stands out. You were saying about Mata before you like him.
Go on. You seem like you're a bit perturbed.
Martial, even off the bench, has been non-existent this season.
Okay.
Sancho obviously is a good option to come off the bench.
Yeah.
Van der Beek, again, can come off the bench, but if he's coming on for Fred or McTominay, is he going to affect much from deep? Do you worry that if we are, let's say, 1-0 down with 20 minutes to go, we're kind of stuck for options a little bit?
No, not really. I think Sancho is such a good player on his day, and I think people are sort of forgetting how good he can be because he's not set the world alight since he's come to United. And also, if he comes on, then you can potentially, if Ronnie's a bit knackered because he's 36, move Mason into the middle.
Definitely.
And have Sancho out wide. You can maybe push Bruno almost as a second striker a little bit and maybe jig things around, put Pogba in the middle, Sancho goes over to where Pogba was. There's options there because of Sancho's sort of versatility because he can play almost anywhere. And the fact that other players are already there, like Ronnie, like Mason, like Pogba and Bruno, can all move around. So I think there's a way of rejigging it. And Sancho is such a good player that it can make a massive difference. I understand where you're coming from, the sort of the Martial isn't setting the world alight as a striker thing, and it's like we've not got. If we had Cavani on the bench, for example, you go Cavani, bring him on.
He's sort of drifted into obscurity.
He's gonna cause havoc, but we haven't got that striker because with Martial, it just feels like the jury's out a little bit.
Yeah, do you think
where is Cavani?
the way? Well,
just
probably.
injured, isn't he?
He did this last season, didn't he?
He had 9 out of 10 games.
Pulled his shoulder doing this too often.
Yeah, exactly. He just sort of drifts into sort of injury sequences and then comes back, and before you know it, he's only played like 19 games all season.
Yeah, it's slightly disappointing in a way that he's not available, but the fact we've got Ronnie and Sancho have come in as attacking options has sort of made everyone not forget, but not be that fussed about it. I think if we didn't have Sancho, or even if we didn't have Ronnie, people would be losing their minds about the fact that Cavani's not available, especially with Rashford out.
I think people have forgot about him, to be honest.
Yeah,
yeah.
I do. No one's. I
bet Mason Greenwood hasn't. He loves him, doesn't he?
Yeah,
so that's a proper bromance.
Having shepherd's pie at his house and that on a Sunday.
Yeah, rightly so. Get involved in the comments. People asking, is Cavani injured? Where's Cavani, Jay? I presume he's injured.
Where is he?
Yeah. Go on.
Sam Porter or Potter?
You're right.
He does super chat there, look, on the left.
What?
Read
Sorry. I thought I'd read it. Pigeon and a Fanta for me at the buffet, says Sam Potter.
Have you read Pigeon?
No, I haven't. Talk Man United says, glory, Man U fuck United. Big up the best Man United channel on the web. Thank you.
Pigeon's one of them foods that should be dead cheap and like sort of scum. But actually, you got to be posh to eat a pigeon, don't you? I've never eaten a pigeon.
Me and him are like
you squabbling squab over there, taking the piss out of me for never having even had a pigeon.
Where you're sat there drinking brandy.
Yeah, what I'm saying is pigeons like old
gentry.
Catch one on the street and just eat it. Same as lobster. Lobster used to be what the fishermen eat.
Yeah.
No one would eat it because it's a big crusty old shit.
And then
now they're the most expensive thing in the world.
Is it nice?
If I'd had it,
you had it for breakfast.
If I'd had it, yeah, it'd be lovely.
Your butler brought it you a minute ago. Lord Brady says, still doesn't even feel real seeing Ronaldo on the team sheet. Still hasn't sunk in for anyone else. Question mark.
It sunk in for me, but after about 20 minutes at the Newcastle game.
Did it?
Because I was watching it like, fucking Ronaldo's back, and then you're chatting to whoever's next to you and stuff, and then you glance at him over and it's just like, oh yeah, there's just number 7 Ronaldo, how it should be.
Yeah, it's good to have him back though, isn't it?
ARMN says, if Ole doesn't win anything this season, we must go after Erik ten Hag.
Do you like him?
Is he the Ajax manager?
I think so.
Yeah. Is he the one that plays total football? Is that what it is?
Yeah. Until they play.
We had Louis van Gaal.
And therefore any manager that's managed at Ajax is shit.
Yeah,
that's a fact.
What's any of them ever done?
Yeah. What have Ajax ever done as a team? And what have the managers ever done? Nothing.
All their players.
Yeah, they've never won anything. No. And that is a fact. Yeah, and anyone who says otherwise is lying. Give us a like, hit that like button. Should we talk about the West Ham team? Because I don't think we've mentioned it.
Yes, please.
And if you've just joined us, you'll be going, hello, is that West Ham?
Yeah.
Go on, you can read them. You love reading that.
Fabianski, Kufal, Zuma, Ogbonna, Cresswell, Rice, copyright, Souček, Fornals, Benrahma, Vlasic, Bowen.
Very good.
Do you know what you talk about that? I'm going to have to go to the
I
toilet.
like the copyright joke. I give him a job to do. Read the team out, spits his dummy out, and pretends to go to the toilet, and he'll message me now. He'll message me now, right?
I've got a quail needs
He'll message me now saying, "Don't ever fucking speak to me like that again, you little dickhead." Right? He thinks I don't know. Watch the message when it comes up, Dave. Also on the bench for West Ham are Areola, Fredericks, Dawson, Diop, Masuka, Kral, Noble, Lanzini, and Yamalenko. What do you reckon of this team, Dave? Because they do know, aren't they, West Ham? Do you reckon they're punching above the weight, or do you reckon they are actually around 8th, which is where, if you put all the teams together, like, or not all together, but if you looked at every single team, West Ham are probably about the 8th best team in the country. Or do you think they're punching?
They remind me, and it's because of the Moyes effect. They are like.
Sorry to say again, it's Moyes there. Go on, sorry.
It's the first time Moyes was at Everton. That team where the players were. No one stood out really, but as a team they were great, and they were finishing 8th to 6th both seasons. They got in Champions League one year, and I think he's with a team like West Ham where the pressure's not on him to constantly be winning trophies or getting into the Champions League spots. He can just build his team, and it seems to be working for him.
No, I agree. It does work for him, and the thing with Moyes. He was never an elite manager, was it?
Apart from when he was in the Champions League.
Yeah.
He was meant in the Champions League.
But he was never like one of those managers who's going to be in the conversation when Barcelona or Real Madrid or Juventus or anyone. He got the managerial job at United by just being Scottish.
On a technicality.
On a technicality, yeah, as Andy Tate said, he got the job on a technicality of a legendary recommended you, and he did, really.
Yeah.
But at Everton, he did a very sort of decent job. Kept them competitive.
Because he went there twice, didn't he, Everton? Am I right?
Sorry?
He went to Everton twice, didn't he?
No, he went from Preston. He went from Preston to Everton for 10 years. It might be 11 years. Actually.
Yeah, but did he not go back to Everton?
No, there was rumours of him going back, but I don't think
maybe I lost my mind. But
he's been to West Ham twice. This is his second spell at West Ham.
That's right. But when he was at Everton, that team was. Apart from like the Rooneys and people like that,
it
had Duncan Ferguson in it and people like, it's no one where you go, right, we'll get him. He wants to move on somewhere. They were just a good unit, and he did wonders with him. And I think, like I said, what he's doing with West Ham is more or less the same thing. So you can see there's a good manager in there. He's not one of the elite managers who can maybe manage egos and the pressures of trying to get in the Champions League or winning the league, but for a team like West Ham, the Evertons, people like that, I think he's perfect.
I agree. ARMN again says, I didn't go after Ten Hag because of 9-0. His team gets picked up by rich teams every transfer window, and he still shows great results. He took them to the semi-final 2 years ago. He gets good results and good performances out of decent players as well. But I think it's such an outlier, such a weird league, the Dutch league, because you just can't tell for some of these players. Like, who is it? The lad that was at Southampton. Is it Tadic? Like, he was absolutely smashing it at Ajax, and was part of that run, obviously, to the semi-finals of the Champions League. Just looking at his record here, this is his goals record in all competitions, right? Dusan Tadic, you remember at Southampton. So I'll just go through this quickly. This is an example of why Dutch league sometimes can be a bit misleading. So at Southampton, his record was in all competitions 5, 8, 3, and 7. Those were his 4 seasons at the club. Yeah, so his most he ever scored was 8. The most he scored in the Premier League was 7 goals. His first season in Holland, he scores 28 league goals and 38 goals in all competitions. Right. Next season, he drops off a little bit, 16 in all comps. The season after, 22 in all competitions. This season, he's got 3 in all competitions, 3 which have all come in the league, so it's 3 goals in 5 games in the league. So if you looked at that, and I know he's 32 now, but if he was 24 or 25 and he only had the Dutch bit to go off, you'd go, he'll smash it in the Premier League.
Yeah. I think the issue
he's actually, physically probably not as quick as he was in the Premier League, yet he's banging them in because of the levels.
The only time we really see the Dutch league now is when they're in the Champions League or in the Europa League, and to be fair, they do look good, but we don't see them week in, week out playing like the NEC Nijmegens and people like that.
No.
Nobody sees that anymore. You don't know what they're like. I mean, PSV, you don't really even hear much about them much anymore. So it's hard to tell. Is the league what it was, or is it just a bit too easy now for a team like Ajax?
Danny Wild, welcome to the Academy. Thanks for your support. As I said earlier as well, go and check out paddockmerch.com. There should be a link, I think, in the chat. And also, Saddam Ali says, bro, Tadic was eating in the Champions League to the year after left. He was doing well in the Champions League, and Ajax had a great run in the Champions League. Donny van der Beek was part of that as well. I just feel like with Ajax, it's difficult sometimes to tell just how good the players are going to be. Because even I know he's come good now, innit? But the kid, De Ligt at Juve, he had a ropey start.
Of course he did, yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
He was amazing for Ajax.
So it can happen. Just looking at images there of the West Ham game, it looks like it's going to be a packed-out game at London Stadium. You'd expect it. West Ham fans always turn up for United, don't they? It's a big game for them. Get the chance to see the biggest club in the world, one of the biggest clubs in the world. Are you all right now? I got your message. I apologise for speaking to you that way, and I won't do it again. Right. Yeah?
Yep. We'll definitely laugh at your jokes again.
Thank you.
Yeah, I forgot about that.
Is that one about the fly tipping? I thought, God, should have got a bit more of a response, that's all. The bubbles thing. Grow up!
I know, grown men.
You're fully grown adults and you're putting bubbles out every week.
I know.
Honestly. And they do it out of a big machine as well. If you're going to do it, you have to sit there and you have to have a little thing and you have to go... You have to get Mark Noble to come on the pitch and blow it with his fucking mouth. Embarrassing. Absolute fully grown adults blowing bubbles around like a 3-year-old's birthday party. Not that I go to many these days.
I go to lots of kids' parties.
Do you?
Because I've got kids and I take the kids.
Is that where you
there.
get your buffets from?
Yeah. Kids.
Well, I might not have my own kids, but I've got kids that people let me borrow.
Borrow!
I'm only joking.
Give it back. No! You said I could have it at the weekend.
I'm only joking. I've got 3 lovely children. Well,
and how many aren't lovely?
I've got 2 lovely kids and my son's all right.
He's great, your son.
I'm all joking. They're all ace. I've got your message, yeah. Joe said, so Dave.
No, don't. This isn't to be read on air.
Yes, it is. Can you read that, Dave? Can you say,
yeah? That's shocking.
Honestly, Dave, what's going on with your
Dave,
eyes?
Even I can read that, and I'm 73.
Dave, that is point blank range, and you cannot read that.
You can't read that.
You need some
right,
aid.
Read that.
He can't
Can
read.
you not read that? Right,
I just read it.
I meant out loud. Right, forget it anyway. You've ruined the moment. Go on. It says here. Go on then, read it out loud.
No, he said not on air.
I don't care what he says. I'm in charge now. Go on.
I can't read that.
I'll read it. It says, don't you ever dare... Oh, sorry. Don't you dare embarrass me like that live on air again. Ever, ever, ever. I will end you, Mottershead. And then there's a racial comment. I'm not going to...
Fuck off, is there?
There isn't. Before people start going, cancel Joe, there isn't.
Jesus Christ.
Sorry. Right, I've
been done again.
It's been done. I'm sorry.
I've been done again.
I feel like this is crossing the line now. Apologies.
Right.
David De Gea, just quickly on him. He's having a good season, isn't he?
Yeah. About time, innit, if we're honest. Like, here he is. Yeah. But come on. He's had a couple of years off, bless him.
I still think he's got a little bit to improve on. Distribution still faster.
Yeah.
Like the other day, when the ball to Greenwood that cut, I can't remember whose goal it was in the end.
Was it Jesse's?
Yeah. Was it
Jesse's?
Oh, no,
it was Bruno's, sorry.
But he's like, yeah, that was really good. That.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, you should be doing that all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, at least attempting it, you know.
You can see the graphic there, the code, Paddock merch, and Paddock 20 for 20% off. So go and check it out. There should be a link in the chat, I think, for Paddock merch. Got all the T-shirts, all the hoodies, everything you want. Mason Greenwood, got a new design for him. Bruno Fernandes, Paul Pogba. I've got a Paul Pogba on, actually.
I don't know, but Jared Bowen's hair looks like it cost about £6. Why has he got the worst haircut in the world? I know he's obviously receding a little bit, but that's fine. We can deal with that.
It's hard, you know.
Well, yeah, but everyone gets that.
Receding.
But your hair don't look bad. His hair is shit.
And we're having a minute's silence for Jimmy Greaves here. Is that what this is about? I presume.
Is it?
I presume. Does anyone know? Yep. I've got a little nod there from Don't nod too heartily there. Don't let me disturb you.
He's eating it.
He just sort of went. He went.
Well, it's a minute silence with a load of
Like the
bubbles.
smallest nod ever. There.
A
Like
minute
moved his
silence
eyebrows
with
like
some children's entertainment undermining the whole thing.
Oh yeah, because I forgot. I thought everyone was just doing it, but he was at West Ham, wasn't he, Jimmy Greaves?
Yeah. But yeah, it's just the bubbles thing is embarrassing.
Right, there's two things at West Ham that do me head in. Well, there's three. Right. There's the well, it's not their fault actually. The hello was at West Ham. That was actually quite good, and it was not their fault. But there's the bubbles, and there's the Academy of Football. What are you on about?
Because they won the World Cup.
Yeah, like we've got this.
Who got England to the final?
Yeah. There's a minute.
A lad from the northeast.
Yes,
So
exactly.
Bobby Charlton.
Bobby Charlton got England to the final, right? Nobby Styles is the one that was, just keep Eusebio quiet. Yeah. Oh, right, yeah, no worries. And then, it's Jeff Hurst and Martin Peters and Bobby Moore. Do you know what I mean? I'm not saying they weren't okay, because they were all right.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? But none of them were any as good as Duncan Edwards, and that's a fact. Yeah. Get involved in the comments. We're just about to kick off.
Sorry, you just said that. My mistake.
So fucking rude. Mike Hens says, hairstyle cannot be by B-U-Y.
Yeah, it can't.
Right, okay.
We can. Rooney did it.
Oh, that is true, actually. But it's not the receding that's the problem.
Oh.
There's loads of people with receding hairlines who have got good hair. His hair is like squared off at the back and all weird shapes and sticking out and that.
No, it don't matter. Juan Martinez says, Cavani, interestingly, injured for games he would have missed if he had played for Uruguay. Coincidence or conspiracy? One Pepsi Max cherry for Jay. Thank you.
So what's the conspiracy
Thank you,
here?
Juan, that he's spat his dummy out that he can't play, so I'm going to deliberately be injured.
I thought sorry.
But would he be playing? With Ronaldo, would Cavani just be on the bench, wouldn't he?
Maybe.
But I think the point Juan Martinez is making is like, is he annoyed?
I don't think that is the point. I think the point he's making is, did Cavani play in disguise for Uruguay last week?
Ah, right. I didn't think of that. Sorry.
Yeah, that's why he's not playing, because he has had to isolate because he came back.
Do you mean has he shaved his head?
I think he put one of them wigs on.
Ball caps.
Yeah, he put a ball cap on.
One of them pair of glasses with a moustache on there.
Yeah. Did anyone play with a pair
My
of glasses
name
with a
is
moustache on it?
Edward Cavani.
Sylvie.
Yes. No, I'm not Edinson Cavani. I don't know what you're talking about. He's at home. Look, there's a video he's making now, and it's live.
Get up.
Rafael Varane. Is that not a free kick, is it?
Yeah, it's brilliant. That was slightly worrying, wasn't it? The ball was coming over, and there was just two men on Varane at the same time.
Yeah.
That looked like they've said target him.
We've got 600 odd likes. Can we get to 2,000 likes, please? David Moyes moaning already.
Yeah, come on, David, grow up.
Sick of that. I had enough of that when I was at Old Trafford.
Yeah.
Aye. Typical.
Apart from the Champions League.
Apart from Champions
He's an elite Champions League manager.
Right, Dave, I've got a story to tell you, right? I remember being stood in Athens watching United get our asses handed to us by Olympiacos.
I know, but...
And I don't remember thinking David Moyes is an elite Champions League manager as I was shouting at him.
Stood in Athens.
I didn't go to that game.
All right, I've got another story. Went to buy me.
Yeah.
What was it exactly that made you say David Moyes is an elite Champions League manager?
We got beat by the eventual winners.
We got beat by the eventual winners. All right, I'll give you that one. We also got beat by a team that was, one of the best teams in Greece.
What did you get to the quarterfinals?
Yeah.
And you got to remember, we were garbage that season. If you watched our Premier League,
but why were we garbage? Because of him.
Yeah, I know, but he put it all...
It's almost like the man responsible for picking the team.
He put it all into Europe. He was like, you know what? I'm going for this. I'm going to win our fourth European Cup. And nearly did.
Nearly did?
Such a lie. Nearly.
I mean, even David Moyes won't claim he nearly did.
To be fair, because he should have got a runners-up medal at least.
Yeah. Everyone who loses to the eventual winners should get a runners-up medal.
That's how it works. Yeah. Do you know what I mean? He couldn't even get us past Sunderland in the League Cup, let alone Bayern Munich in the Champions League.
Was that the penalties?
That was the penalties.
Oh, that was a dreadful game.
That was awful.
I think that's probably one of
the last-minute goal that got us the penalties as well. Danny Welbeck took the first one and sent it to Rose Ed. And Phil Jones, and listen...
He scored, didn't he, Phil Jones?
No, he took him... And listen, I know we're not being honourable to Phil Jones, but it was genuinely one of the worst penalties I've ever seen.
Oh, he was the last one.
He's the one where he stopped running a bit too soon.
I don't even remember that.
I remember. Because they moved my seat, so it was more behind the goal.
United have got a corner, by the way. Luke Shaw's about to take it. That's what we like to see.
Yeah. Whipping it in. Get some whip on it, lad.
Yeah.
Ronnie's had a...
About time we scored from a corner.
I know. I think we're going to...
Varane nearly had one, didn't we, recently?
Yeah. With all the aerial threats we've got.
Come on.
Go on.
That's good as well. Who's won that? Is it Varane?
That's ours, that, isn't it?
No.
No.
Must be
Scott
McTominay.
McTominay.
Yeah, he's 6'3" as well, isn't he? When you put the list together.
He used to be so tiny as well. It's ridiculous.
He posted about him growing. Someone's like, I can't remember his United official Twitter account.
He grew
said,
about
like,
a foot
he was
in
5'6".
Yeah, he
when
grew
was
about
18.
a foot in a year. Honestly,
Yeah.
when he first started playing for the 23s, he was tiny, and then within a year, he was massive. It was ridiculous.
Yeah, it's good to see that he's taller.
Good on him.
Well done.
The hard work paid off.
Do you know what I mean? That's what I need to see.
But more people need to put a bit of effort into growing taller.
Yeah,
lovely
man.
play
Fred's
from
not
United there.
grown
That's
for
gorgeous.
6 years. Oh, this is good football.
That was brilliant from.
Oh, that ball's not going to make it,
no,
is
it's
it?
not. It's a foul though on Pogba.
I think he waved. Did he wave play on?
Yeah, probably. But that was lovely play from, was it Wan-Bissaka and Maguire with a little sidestep first of all. Is it Pogba who's down injured as well on the floor? Which obviously isn't good. I think he's still down. Yeah,
He's been told to
put the ball out.
He's smashing the floor like he's really hurt.
But then he's doing that.
But then
which
he's
is
doing
usually
that,
more
which
of a
seems to indicate that he's not that hurt.
Had good tunes on.
Or he just stamps on his foot, doesn't he? Stands on it. More of a casual sort of gesture, isn't it, that?
Yeah.
I think he just stands on the outside of his foot.
Little toe gone.
Yeah, that's gone, that. That's off in the boot. Yeah, I think he's just stood on his foot. Although he's holding his ankle. He has had ankle troubles, hasn't he, Pogba?
That would be just typical after a great start to the season for him to get injured in the 5th game or whatever.
Yeah.
We've just seen it. Then after 4 games, he's got the record for the most number of assists ahead of Cesc Fabregas, Thierry Henry, and Harry Kane as well from last season.
All Devils, look at that, 666.
Oh yeah.
Oh, no.
Sign of Beelzebub.
He manages Leeds, doesn't he?
He may as well.
I've heard it.
Hey, everyone loves him, don't they?
Yeah.
Still not won, have they?
I don't understand that. He's one of the greatest managers ever, but he can't win.
Fucking shite, mate. He's right.
Yeah, but it's because he doesn't want to.
Yeah.
Who's better, him or David Moyes?
Moyes. Sorry to say again, it's Moyes.
I like Moyes.
No, you don't.
I used to get a lot of stick winners on Radio 1, but I think he's quite good. After he moved to Radio
You're
X,
thinking of Chris Evans.
Chris. Dickhead. That's true, actually. Although Chris Evans is never on Radio X. Do you like Chris Moyles, though? Everyone used to hate Chris Moyles.
I know. Do you know what I used to like the show with like the people on it and that, but I thought he was always a bit arsey.
Yeah.
Like he didn't like the jokes unless they were about him,
talks-
but not about him. Like he was.
Didn't he talk about Leeds a lot as well?
Yeah. It's just like he was all right. I prefer a bit of Nicky Campbell. Anyway, Paddock Studio says Ronaldo will score.
Thank you.
Do you reckon he will?
I hope so. He said it, so.
It does tend to score. Historically. You know what I mean? It's one of them, isn't it?
Do you reckon, right? Your 2 responses, shite. Do you reckon Ronaldo will score? I hope so. And he does tend to score. Thanks for that, lads.
I think he will score.
I hope so, do you? Yeah, no, I don't.
No, actually, you know what? I hope he doesn't.
Yeah, fuck you.
I hope so.
I hope we draw
I hope
0-0
not.
and Ronaldo misses his sitter.
That'll be a fucking disaster if he scores. And he tends to score.
He does tend
He's been
to.
known to score a few goals.
He has scored in the past.
Yeah, that's very true. Tends to score. You get unless Josh is laughing at that one, Joe. Well done. Oh yeah.
Maguire. He's done well actually, but it's just scary, isn't it, when you got your centre back with 3 men pressing him? He's done well again.
Yes.
What do you think?
Go on. Now I was going to say like the trouble with this, the way all he's set up, you know, with 2 holding midfielders. If you don't get a clean sheet and you don't get a result, people are going to be massively angry at the manager for his tactics.
You got to be looking at a booking there. He's just
Yeah.
dragged him down when he's knocked the ball past him.
Oh God, it's great.
Just one of them-
Martin Atkinson as well, isn't it?
Does
He's
made him because
fucking
it's
right.
early in the game. A blatant and obvious pullback isn't given as a booking. But he's not gone for the ball. He's just stopped Luke Shaw from running and pulled him down. It's a yellow card.
I don't.
Do you not think so?
Well, yeah, it is, but I don't think he should be something like that. He wasn't.
He's not gone for the ball though, has he? He's literally it's just a professional foul stopping Luke Shaw attacking. Don't know.
He leaned on him more than anything, and I think get away with a lean.
Maybe, yeah. I'm not surprised he got away with it, but well
Um,
done. Here we go.
yeah, United just needs to
Just
add a couple
let's
of
have a go.
bit too much on that right idea. Too much on it.
Pace
was
on it had to hit his foot, didn't
Yeah.
it? Because it was just slightly in front of him, but it was a good run.
Was it Bruno who played that ball in?
Yeah,
that?
Bruno played the ball. Greenwood with the run. It's a good ball. It just had to stick, didn't it?
Yeah.
He played it with that pace that he just couldn't quite get on it.
I think he might get a goal today.
Greenwood or Bruno?
Greenwood.
I hope so.
He's been on fire already this season. And the back end of last
Well,
season.
even like when he wasn't scoring, people complaining about him saying but his all-round play is tremendous each game.
Yeah.
And he's one of them. There's no other. Ronaldo now, but before Ronaldo, his movement off the ball was one of the best in the club. Really.
Yeah.
Create spaces for other people and things like that, and the way he used to get the ball as well. It's
when you've
so
got
underrated.
a front four of that, right? That we've got Pogba, Bruno, Greenwood, Ronnie.
Lovely.
Is that the best front four in the league?
I mean, it is, and that's without Sancho and Rashford, who was,
I think it is.
arguably our best player last season, or second best player last season, and he's not even there, and it's still probably as good a front four as anyone in the league. It's amazing.
That's a great ball by Paul Pogba.
Ronaldo! Oh, you got to go earlier there. That pass was 2 steps earlier, and I can say that from here.
Fred.
What do you think then about Greenwood not being involved in England? That they don't seem to be picking him. And they're saying, I like him, and Southgate's coming, I like him, and he's one for the future. Is he one for the future, or is he now because he's performing for United when he's scoring goals? He's the way he's playing with the players around him.
If I was the England manager, Mason Greenwood would be in that team ahead of Harry Kane.
I heard something stupid the other day.
He'd be in it ahead of Saka for me. Easy.
Yeah.
Oh, 100%. 100%, mate.
But I heard something stupid the other day saying, it's because of his antics when they were in Iceland.
Because obviously Phil Foden's never played for England since, has he? Do you know what I mean?
And I'm not having a go at Foden or Greenwood for doing. I mean, they're young lads, but you can't punish one and not punish the other. None of them should have been punished, really.
To quote every teacher ever, it's because Mason was the ringleader. Foden just got dragged along. We used to get called that all the time when you get told the ringleader. He's not the ringleader. He just can't. He just gets distracted. But yeah, I think it's almost as though it's like this unspoken thing of like he's good enough to play for England now, but for some reason we're not playing him, and everyone seems to be all right with it.
Yeah, it's so weird because as well, you look at Saka, just Saka's ability and his record. It's not a patch on Greenwood, and they can even play in the same position. Really, you can play Greenwood on the right, though, prefer him down the middle, and yet. Like you say, it's like everyone's sort of accepted it. Because I know that in the Euros there was the thing of Greenwood was injured, but even that seemed a bit sus to me.
Yeah.
Like he was in the provisional squad, and then just before the next squad's announced, he's injured.
Yeah.
But he was fine for pre-season.
Yeah, it was all odd.
It seemed like Southgate's maybe said to him, "This isn't happening for you," and he's like, "I've got a bit of a niggle or whatever," or Southgate's let him say that.
Yeah, I don't get it. He's been handled seemingly different to everyone else in the England squad or in and around the England squad.
I just think, and I was getting into an argument with someone on Twitter about this, one of the journalists, because I said to him, I think Southgate's handled Greenwood badly from the start. I think making him do the interview, the press conference,
that was ridiculous.
When Maguire question came up about Mykonos was just stupid.
And it's not like, you wouldn't have known. It was the same week that his club captain has been arrested, or like in that time, he was always going to get asked about it.
Of course he was.
It was like some left field question about his past.
It's not like if that was happened and Southgate could actually we're not taking.
Yeah, of course you can. Yeah. Managers do that all the time.
Yeah.
They step in, or even the press officer can step in.
Yeah.
Because he can be briefed and say, "Listen, I don't want him answering any questions on Harry Maguire."
Yeah.
Well, just to sit there and go, "Yeah,
go on,
off you go."
What do you reckon, 18-year-old?
Yeah, I'd have been Fergie. That would never have happened.
No
Fergie
chance.
would have gone berserk.
In the press officer there, who's that?
Yeah.
They don't come again.
Oh, Jed Loveday says Carrick never play much. Greenwood same. Who gives a fuck?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not overly concerned. I'm actually glad he didn't play.
No,
I'm glad he's not.
I want to do well for England because I know that especially in the youth setup at England, he loved it. And I think if you're doing well for England, he's going to bring that confidence back to United as well. I think it's a win-win.
Yeah, but then you can have it the other way though, Dave, where Sancho and Rashford end up getting hammered because of what happened in the Euros, and it can for a 19-year-old kid. I'm not saying he would have missed a penalty, might have taken a penalty, might have scored it, but had that been him,
I don't think I've ever seen him miss a penalty.
That's true.
Did he take him on a professional level for you?
I don't think. No.
I know you went on about that. I'm just thinking.
He took one in the friendly, didn't he, against, was it Milan?
Is that it?
Didn't he take it with his right foot just
to say? Oh yeah, that's right. Yeah,
just to have a laugh. What's that?
Well, that's a great
first penalty for the first team. Yeah, I'll just take it with my weaker foot. Brilliant. Why not?
Yeah. United have had 75% possession so far.
That's what counts.
It's obviously, but it doesn't count for It doesn't.
No,
win
I'm
you
not
the game.
taking a piss.
But the one thing that I would say about that is a few times against West Ham in recent seasons, we've gone there and have been right under the cosh immediately. Haven't
Last
we?
season we were, bro. You're right.
Tellez getting skinned left, right, and centre, wasn't he?
Oh,
I
I
think
tell you what, it's funny because everyone was like, "Forget Shaw, Tellers is the one."
Yeah.
And after 30 minutes against Bowen, you were like, "I don't think Tellers is up to it."
Yeah, he's got
Premier League.
He's struggling.
Probably better off starting Shaw.
Yeah.
Which is what Ollie did forever.
Yeah.
United have another corner. Shaw's going to take it.
Do you think if there is draws in the future, you get a bonus point if you had more possession? Just to.
Do you reckon? We'd have won the World Cup under Van Gaal if that was the case, wouldn't we? That's all he did. He 1-0 down, he just keep the ball. Don't attack, just keep it.
Yeah.
What?
Just pass
What are
it
you
in
doing?
front of their defence.
Yeah.
It's his philosophy. Come on.
It's a good ball, that.
Oh, it is. Who's that? Number 4. Zuma with the
Kurt
header out.
Zuma, eh?
The Chelsea man.
The Chelsea legend.
Yeah.
And it's ended up back with David De Gea. Fantastic.
Misaka waited right until the man was on him there to pass that back to De Gea, didn't he?
It's a good flick there
It
from
is a good flick.
Paul Labille.
Ronaldo's done really well as well.
Go on, Bruno. Bruno on the right, left-hand side here.
Go on.
Oh, just not enough on it.
No. Looks like Wan-Bissaka's going to pick it up. Good pressure from United, this. We need to turn it into chances at some point.
Yeah.
But
We've got the ball back. There we go.
Oh, it's good, isn't he?
Good start.
Yeah.
McTominay stepping right up into that gap.
Is that a
as well.
penalty? He's gone down there, Bruno holding his head. He's saying he's been...
They're not going to give... They
No.
don't give stuff like that anymore, do they?
No, and there's the West Ham defenders on the floor as well.
Yeah.
Let's have a look at this replay here. See what happens. Fred with a decent ball, to be fair.
Nah.
There was nothing in that whatsoever, I don't think. And then
I think
Oh,
he
he
gets
got-
hurt
yeah.
afterwards.
Yeah,
It's not
Zuma
even,
catches
does
him.
he's not even asking for a penalty, though, in
No,
fairness,
he's
Bruno, is
not.
he? He just fell over and then hit his head.
Should still have got one.
Kufal.
Could have killed him.
The intent was there to kill him. It's disgusting, isn't it, what they get up to?
Hit that like button. Let's get to 1,000 likes before half time. We're on about 800, so give us a like.
What's your favourite of the other ready meals?
I don't like ready meals, mate. If I have to have a ready meal, I know it's not technically a ready meal, but I'll answer it in this way, if that's okay, is a rustler.
Yeah, no, that counts,
Yeah.
Like a
you know what?
microwave meal, isn't
I
it?
will go with the barbecue rib rustler.
Wow.
Oh,
Okay.
What's yours?
Probably there's like a prawn curry one that Tesco do that's nice.
There we go with the prawns again.
Prawns. Oh, but my ready meal.
Prawns
is
are literally like
sautéed
oh,
asparagus and porterhouse steak.
fuck. Great block from Varane there. Or was it Wan-Bissaka?
I don't know, but United very nearly conceding then.
I like how I'm getting told off for having the wrong £2 ready meal from Tesco. Oh, with your fancy ready meal.
Oh yes, it's
not even part of
mayonnaise, potatoes, and porterhouse
it's not even
steak.
part of
That's
the finest selection.
Joe's ready meal.
Yeah.
Well, that was
Well,
a
it's
terrible.
re- well,
that
it's-
was, what would you do that for?
It's ready when the butler bloody brings it to me,
Yeah.
ready, isn't it? They're all ready meals. I don't cook a damn thing.
Yes. I don't know what I think. Ronaldo thought someone was behind him then, but they weren't.
He just did a bit of skill for no reason.
Yeah.
It looked like Maguire got skinned a bit there. We need to see it again.
Yeah, West Ham have not done anything. All of a sudden, the best chance of the game.
Good block by Wan-Bissaka. Really good.
Yeah.
To say shit as well, isn't it, apparently?
It was Varane, people are saying. Was that Varane with the block?
Well
Actually, Varane. Yeah, well done, Raphael
Well
Varane.
done, Raphael Varane.
Hey.
Good stuff. Alright, this is the worry now, though, isn't it? You let them have an inch, and all of a sudden they've taken...
Yeah, the
More
crowd
than
will
an
be
inch.
up for it now.
That's wide.
Is there any chance to get a little bit of sound on this, by the way?
Yeah, should be able to get a
A
bit.
smidgen. Thank you.
So what happens here? Maguire's
Just watching
shielding,
this chance here from West Ham.
tries to go back.
Loses
and
the
gives
ball
it
there,
away.
Maguire. That's not good enough.
Horrendous, that.
No, it's bad.
And to be fair, he's hit it straight at Varane.
Yeah,
Not-
Wan-Bissaka sticks his leg out, but it hits Varane before it gets to Wan-Bissaka.
what Harry Maguire did there wasn't very good.
No, poor. Oh, it wasn't even going in.
Yeah.
But
It's like he's kept it in and tried to shepherd it out and then just lost it. That'll probably get the crowd going though.
I know, that's the problem, isn't it?
Maybe they'll get the bubbles out again
This
just
is
for a
where
bit
we-
of extra
Drama.
extra incentive there. Hey?
This is where we need the sort of composure of Ronaldo and Varane and these people to sort of calm this down.
Oh.
That's an
That's
awful ball,
terrible.
Luke Shaw. Come on, mate.
He looked up and took his time with that.
I know, and just passed it straight to West Ham.
Come on. Well done, Paul.
Oh, well
Pogba.
done.
Oh,
Unlucky.
Unlucky.
Get away with this blue haircut now. He's got that light blue top on.
I know, it makes sense. Blue and white hair, blue and white top.
Absolutely. So
I hate this.
got some more pictures here for the socials. Producer Cam. We do have a presence at the
Like
ground.
this. Go on. Give us the full backstory on each photo. That's a good touch by Ben Rama, was it?
He was doing the fan cams today.
We've got a girl called Kirsty doing him, who's making her debut.
Ball going in there. Is that Pogba at left back? It is. The contrast on this screen is really dark for some reason.
I was thinking that.
Yeah,
it is.
I don't
It's
know
weird,
why
isn't
that
it?
is, yeah.
There's just one. I've just been sent another one as well, Cam, so I'm going to send you that over. Our cup runneth over with pictures. We can get them on the Insta story as well, or one of them on a story. That'd be brilliant. Yeah, it is very dark from where we're watching.
Yeah.
United started off brightly. West Ham got the tails up a little bit with that chance, and now it just seems to stagnate a little bit, doesn't it?
Well, that's what you want, I think. United, even if it just means making the game boring for a few minutes, don't let them build up a head of steam, because that was the direction they were heading in, wasn't it, West Ham? Just hold the ball.
That's an awful ball.
As I
as
say,
well.
hold the ball. Scott McTominay just passes it straight away. But hold the ball and slow it back down again. Don't let them get excited, because they are a good team. And the less momentum, or the least momentum we can let them have, the better.
Yeah, but you don't want him. No. Like you say, the crowd gets. Plus, when you not got much of the ball, and the crowd starts getting on your back, doesn't it? Do you know what I mean?
Here we go.
You said you've been there, Dave, London Stadium.
3 times.
Yeah.
Watched 2 first team games and then under 23. This is where I went there for an under 23 game. That's when I fell out with Luke Shaw. Because at the time, I think Luke Shaw was playing left back and Ashley Young was playing right back. And they were both fighting to be back in the first team, and Young just ran his socks off, was amazing, and Luke Shaw looked like he couldn't be bothered being there. And I think at the time, that was his attitude when he was in the first team sometimes.
Yeah.
But good on him, he's sorted himself out and he's...
Get rid!
Fucking hell.
Jesus.
Oh, dear.
Who's that, McTominay or Shaw getting pushed out the way there?
I don't know. There was a bit... It looked at one point like...
He does
like
love
we could have cleared it, and we didn't.
Loves to save with his feet, though, doesn't he?
Yeah,
Absolutely loves
the
it.
ball was coming about 3 mile an hour.
I know. I don't know why he
booted
did
it
that. I
away.
thought he was just going to bend down and pick it up.
So the ball gets crossed in. Varane
tried to flick it like
goes
head
straight
it.
up in the air, which is poor, but then at least it gives
McTominay.
people time, and it's McTominay that just gets
Oh, it's
done.
through his legs.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I don't know why David Gea elected to do that. Like
He
say,
could have just bent over and grabbed it.
Yeah.
But I think he obviously wasn't sure of the speed of it. McTominay just gets his pocket pinched there, doesn't he?
that's fucking daft.
But
That is a good job they didn't score on a follow up, because you would have been annoyed then, David De Gea, because he, like you say, he could have just picked it up, but it doesn't matter anyway, because we got rid of it and it's a goal kick.
But yeah, just a bit sloppy last few minutes. Come on then, Fred, keep the ball. Wan-Bissaka did it, Pogba did it, Shaw did it as well. Well, they're just passing the ball to no one. Ronaldo's just giving the ball away. They're just passing the ball to no one.
There's no one following up. When he held the ball up there, no one's coming towards him,
No.
giving the option to pass it.
Do you remember against Leeds away last season, when it was just both teams just passing the ball away like hundreds of times each?
Bielsa way.
Last 5 minutes have just been like that, where you just think, who are we giving it to here? We just keep giving the ball away really sloppily.
Typical United.
Yes. Yes.
Yes.
Rise to Cresswell. Go on then. What do you make of Declan Rice becoming this sort of like ball-carrying midfielder now?
I mean, he's decent, Declan Rice. I like him, and I would love him at Old Trafford. I didn't think he was that type of player. And I'm not going to start saying he is just because I've seen a couple of clips that showed that. I thought he had a very good Euros.
I saw someone say on Twitter, it was like a big account, I can't remember who it was, like a BBC or one of them, and they were saying a trademark run from Declan Rice. Would you say that's his trademark? Them big long runs like that?
That's like me doing a somersault now, and you go in. That's a trademark J move. That you'd be like, hang on a minute. That's the first time I've ever seen you do it. I didn't even know you could.
Can you do it so we can call it a trademark?
I love that.
Will you visit me in hospital when I'm in traction?
Everything up, legs and arms up in the air.
So trademark that, Jay.
Oh, that's a brilliant.
Oh, hang on. West Ham on the counter now, and it's I was going to say it's 2 against 1, but it's not anymore.
Oh, he's dealt with it.
Well done. It's a
Maguire
great turn. That was it. Ben Rama with the turn. Fucking
it
skinned about 3 of our players there. That's on. Well done. Keep the ball. Keep the ball. Keep the ball. Well done.
Brilliant.
That's better. Here we go. Ronaldo.
Oh,
well done.
Did well. Couple of step overs,
Yeah.
got his shot off, but straight to keeper.
He's done well to make space and get a shot away there.
Started with Greenwood here. I thought he did brilliantly, and then
Because the contrast is so dark, I thought the first one was Ronaldo and the second one was Greenwood.
Yes.
I was like, how's he got the end of that? Oh, it's not him.
He's passed it to himself.
Yeah, that's ridiculous.
Unlucky there. He's done all right though. That's better. Actually having a shot there, because it's been a bit in front of him until now, isn't it?
Askmeet Singh says Ronaldo making runs when McTominay has the ball. I think he's confused him with Carrick. Askeet's been a member for 10 months of the academy. Appreciate your support.
Yeah, he's not Carrick. But you know who is? That's a terrible.
Carrick's a good
pass.
example. Someone was saying in the chat when they someone who never got enough games for England.
yeah, ridiculous. Was it less than 10 he had or something?
No, I think it's around 20.
Oh, is it? Yeah. But even so, that's ridiculous.
Just absolutely ruining it trying to spell Michael. Put Michaela. Michaela Carrick, that famous. He had 34. So,
but that should be at least 70. Shouldn't it?
When you've had a top flight career as long as he did, and also was at United for 10 years and won the lot, to only have 34 appearances is stupid.
Yeah.
Producer Cam just saw in the contrast there now, so we can see.
That's
a foul, isn't it?
That's a yellow card. That he just fucking booted his ankle and nothing else.
Oh, is this even an advantage when they've got 10 men behind the ball?
And our best player's on the floor. It's not really much of an advantage, is it?
I hate Mike Atkinson. He's fucking shit at his job. He really is.
You think?
Honestly, do you remember he cost us a title in 2010?
Yeah. No,
joke.
actually, I don't know what happened.
We went away at Stamford Bridge, and David Luiz got booked and then booted Wayne Rooney's knee a minute later and didn't get a second yellow. And then he gave a penalty against Chris Smalling. So they won that game.
Is that the one where Paddock scored?
I can't remember who scored, but they won that game. And Fergie went berserk and basically slagged him off and then got a fucking fine.
Yeah.
But it was just a disgraceful
Oh, who's that?
display.
Greenwood. Some lovely sort of silky touches and body feints
this
from
is what I
Greenwood
mean.
so far. He's been looking nice. It's a good crossing as well from Bruno.
See,
really
at times there, it almost is like 4-2 up front.
Yeah.
When he drops in like that.
Oh, good defending that, if we're being honest.
Yeah, no.
Diving header.
Thing is with Greenwood though, people would be talking about a hell of a lot more if he was at any other club. He'd be on free kicks and penalties.
Yeah.
And the numbers would be ridiculous because of it, and everyone would be talking about him.
Yeah. If he was at Arsenal, he'd be like their best player.
Of course.
Easily their best player.
No, he wouldn't get in there because obviously Martinelli's better.
Bruno! Oh!
Is it a post?
I think he saved that. Onto the post. Fucking hell. That's a lovely strike as well with his left foot there, Bruno. Should have let that go through, Zuma. Oh, that was so close. Well done. That's unlucky, that.
Mate. Was it a touch off the keeper, yeah?
I think the goalie just flicked it on the post. Maybe not, but we were right. The camera angle's right behind it, isn't it? It looked like it just took a nick off either
Fucking
the goalie
hell.
or the centre back. Yes.
Go on, have a go.
Move, Atkinson, you bell end.
Luke Shaw hitting one from 20 yards. Oh, almost caught him out as well. I want to see that again, the Bruno one. Decent strike that from Luke Shaw.
If it's a save, it's a brilliant save.
Yeah, because I thought he did everything right there, Bruno.
Yeah. Oh, we're seeing the Luke Shaw one again instead. Oh, that got deflection. That's why it almost caught the goal. There you go. Oh, here's a save.
Oh,
That's unreal.
That's a really good save. McTominay nods it on. It's a great strike from Bruno on his left foot.
Oh, mate.
Yeah, that's a good save.
That is, isn't it? Fabianski, I didn't know he
Look
had
at
that
that
in
little
him.
smirk he's got there,
He's
yeah.
putting himself in here, eh?
Dickhead. He used to play for Arsenal, didn't he?
Yeah, you shit.
Every goalie in the Premier League used to play for Arsenal. Has there ever been a team that just fucking has crap goalies and sells them as quickly as Arsenal do? They've got a Leno on the way out as well.
Yeah. Well, man, the best one they got rid of to Villa, wasn't it?
What, Martinez?
Yeah, he was at Arsenal, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then he brought in like Ramsdale.
Yeah,
for
and also
30 million.
Like Szczesny's been Juventus' first choice keeper for like the last 3 years.
It's like, what's going on?
I don't know. They just love getting in a goalie and getting rid of him dead quick.
I do miss Jens Lehmann though.
I hate him.
I know that's why.
Yeah.
That's why though. I miss.
He was a pure knobhead. He was.
See him and Drogba pushing each other.
Yeah. Those were the days, eh?
Gotta love Jens Lehmann in the Champions League final though against Barcelona,
What, doing fuck all?
getting sent off.
Oh shit, I forgot about that. What was it for? Did he handle it outside the box?
Yeah, he came rushing out, didn't he?
Yeah, I forgot about that. And just like,
Yeah. Oh, what? Oh.
yeah,
because that's Henrik Larsson came on, didn't he? And
Yeah,
basically
Larsson.
won that game for them.
And Belletti, do you remember him?
Yeah.
Samuel Eto'o.
Yeah,
Brazilian.
those are days, eh?
Italian.
I love that Barcelona team. It's weird because it's the pre-Messi team, but Ronaldinho,
Eto'o was incredible.
was mint that
His
game.
goal scoring record is
Puyol
so
at the back
underrated.
with. What
Was that Mexes still there then? Or is he after then?
What's the Mexican centre back called?
Marquez.
Yeah, they were on the. Oh,
It's gone in.
Fucking joking.
Unreal. Deflected shot. And it's just completely wrong-footed, David De Gea. I can't believe that.
Shite, innit? Just pure fucking shit.
Come off around.
Looks like it. Camera's gone straight to him. I fucking hate goals like that so much.
They're just shit, aren't they?
Yeah, because you fucking lose games to goals like that, and you just think, oh, they must have been shit. What is this? Nice bit of build-up play and a shot from 25 yards, and it's going in completely the other corner.
He's not looking at Varane.
It's going in completely the other corner. It's not like a little deflection. Oh, it's so unlucky. I think that's even going wide, to be honest.
Oh, it's his arm
Yeah,
gone in.
it'd have been a penalty, wouldn't it?
Yeah, if it didn't go in.
Do you think?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know, is his arm in an unnatural
He's like
position?
That, look. Yeah, it'd have been a penalty, that.
Fucking rubbish. David Boy's managed
Loving
to
it though,
appeal
innit?
for the penalty and celebrate the goal in about a quarter of a
Bubbles
second.
are back.
Oh, the bubbles are back.
Fucking hell, the bubbles are out.
Jesus, awful. Not only do you concede, then you have to watch the game through fucking thousands of children's toys. Ridiculous.
Did you ever used to refill your bubbles with a bit of washing up liquid?
Yeah, all the time.
Mine never seemed
They'll
to
do it
work.
now.
Bubbles for me as a kid were a big letdown. Maybe this is why I don't like West Ham. They never seemed to work. The ones you used to get in the pot didn't seem to work. Maybe I was blowing too hard.
Yeah, you got to be delicate.
You'd refill them with a bit of fairy liquid, and that didn't work either.
You put water in with a fairy liquid?
What?
Or just pure fairy liquid?
Fanta. Just fairy liquid and Fanta. Alright, come on.
Come on, United. Get a goal back before half time.
Go on.
That's good. Bruno. Sure. Back to Ronaldo.
Oh, wrong.
Flicking a toe at it. He's smiling. At least he's still got his sense of humour, eh?
Yeah.
I don't know what people say.
Oh, shouldn't he sit with his left then?
Yeah, if you had someone who's a more natural goal scorer, they probably would have got the left foot around that.
Oh,
Do you know what I mean?
dear
That's
me.
the thing,
Hey.
isn't it? That's the thing. When you see someone do something like that, you think, I've done that before, where you just can't sort your feet out, and then you think, he scored 782 professional goals.
You're as good as him, Joe.
I'm as good as
Yeah.
him.
If that was me, I'd have hit it with my left and scored.
Yeah.
I might message him. Might Twitter him about that.
Yeah, Twitter him. Why didn't you score with your left, you idiot? Have you ever even scored a
To
goal
be fair, he
before?
probably lacks confidence.
Yeah, probably. He's only had 50 career hat tricks.
Paul
Right, come
Pogba
on
there,
now,
just
brilliant.
holding off players. Come on.
Brilliant.
One more.
Come on. Great
on.
pass! We've got to get a goal. It's got to... Oh, he's
Oh!
fucking hell. going on here?
Go on.
Should have been a goal there. It's a poor touch from Ronaldo.
He's done brilliant there.
Oof. That was mint by Aaron Wan-Bissaka.
That was great.
We just skipped past 2 players and just
He's crap at going
rifled it almost in.
Shocking from Ronaldo, that. If we're allowed to say such a thing yet. But this
great
2
ball.
on 1 here.
Great ball.
It's fantastic
from
pass
He's
from
offside.
McTominay.
He's
He might have been
offside.
Oh, yeah, he is. He's
But
offside.
either way, put the ball in the back of the net and find out afterwards if you're offside.
But yeah, I can see Greenwood moaning there, but you know he's never going to pass that.
He didn't even need to pass it. As long as his touch was all right, he could have had a shot, but his touch takes him off. So many big men in there, and yet they just win.
Can't win that header.
Yeah, you have. You're right.
Go on then, Fred. Out left. Well done.
Brilliant. Go on.
Oh! Go on.
Yes! Come on. Come on.
I was waiting for the flag.
Ronaldo
I was
with the
waiting
goal.
for the flag then.
Come on! Fucking always scores. How does he always score? How can you just always fucking score every game of your life? What even is that? Psychotic. It's insane. How does he do it?
I thought it was offside for some reason then. That's why I was like...
Because he's hanging offside.
Yeah.
Does he come straight?
Oh,
it's just
he's on.
He's
He's
there's a
on.
fullback
That leg
behind
at
him
the
as well
bottom,
that
that
keeps him
leg.
off. Yeah.
Brilliant.
And it's a good touch as well, and they're tapping.
He loves to tap
follow
in,
it
doesn't he,
up.
as well?
he does.
Tapping merchant.
He's like, I don't want to score.
Checking goal, possible offside.
No, his legs up! Don't even start with that. That would have been stupid last season, let alone when they're trying to give you a bit of extra.
It's miles on.
He's miles on. Miles on. Great little touch. And Fabianski, it's like Fabianski tries to grab it, doesn't he?
Yeah, this is annoying that. It's because it's like, you can tell straight away that's not.
Yeah.
They said they were going to get rid of this nonsense.
Yeah. At least it was quick, I suppose.
Yeah.
But yeah, there you go.
789 goals.
In 1,089
It's not good
appearances.
enough.
Still
It's
needs to
just
use his
not
left foot
good.
more though. See what I mean?
It's just,
Yeah, if he's used his left foot, he scored that first time.
Yeah.
We'll have to put
yeah,
the
and
top
I
on.
know
what I mean.
obviously he's 36 now, but he's got a lot to work on still, hasn't he? In terms of really
I mean,
becoming...
I'm not seeing him score a header for us yet. I mean, it's disappointing.
No, exactly.
Mate, he's not even won any trophies with us since he's been back. You fucking shite.
He's good, isn't he? Fuck me. He almost scored again a minute ago. Did he? I don't even know.
I mean, last time.
Get in there. I'm going to be sick. I've got a lighter. I don't understand him.
It does make you sad though, thinking all them goals he scored for all them other teams. If he just stuck around,
No,
where
mate,
would we be?
I know, because you don't know how it panned out. Imagine it, Moyes telling him what to do. Do you know what I mean? He could have fucked off the following season, not won anything and never come back.
He wouldn't have... that's the point,
Do you know what I
actually.
mean?
That's
Like-
a good point.
Yeah,
At
but
least
when did?
Oh yeah, that's if
Fergie
he
left-
stayed till fucking Moyes, to be fair.
Yeah.
If he'd have stayed like all the way through.
So when did
that, then
Fergie
they
leave?
would've won.
2013.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'd been another 4 years.
just
We'd have
not-
got
We'd have
another.
won the Champions League in 2010.
Yeah, we'd have won.
we
Yeah,
would've
we'd have
won.
another
Yeah,
Champions League.
Yeah.
We would have. And we could have... I don't know, 2012...
We won the league in 20. We won the Champions League in 2010.
Yeah, and the City one.
we would have won the league that season as well, wouldn't we? And 2012. But
Because I think we would have beat Inter in the final. I know they were a great team.
no, I agree.
But I just think we'd have done them. Or we'd have had a better chance anyway than
That's shit.
Bayern. Because that Bayern team wasn't actually that good, was it? Like, we were well ahead. Let's not get into it. But we were well better than them. And they just somehow snuck it.
And he'd won
That game,
The
that two-legged game against Bayern, they got a last-minute goal. He stood on Rooney's ankle in the build-up to it. Then you had the second one where we were mint, and then Raphael gets sent off.
Yeah.
It's just so annoying. But Carrick had his worst game ever for us that game.
Yeah, watch. He just scored this first time with his left foot.
Yeah.
Disappointed with him. Look, watch.
See, that's me. I'm scissor kicking that.
Yeah, or, you know, why has it been such an underrated thing down the years of using the genitals to put the ball in?
Yeah.
Because that's at knob height.
It is.
Do you know what I mean? If he just walks up and do you know what I mean? Just pumps it in. just smushes it in. I mean, no one's really worked out the way to get that power on a, you know what I mean? Cock like a traction engine.
Exactly.
Maguire there, shepherding the ball out. It's a shame. Yeah. I hate conceding goals like that because I know obviously they did well to get in that position, but you don't have to do anything to concede a goal like that or to score a goal like that.
No.
The one they scored, and all of a sudden you're in the lead, and really you've not had a good game. United have dominated West Ham so far. And now you have to fight from behind again.
When United were attacking then, just before the goal, it was like United of old, that.
Yeah.
It really was.
The McTominay ball through Ronaldo and just the swarming
so many
field.
different options. And then Wan-Bissaka, who's probably the last person on the pitch, you think.
No, he was good there,
Yes.
wasn't
He's the one who gets us the corner.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's just, that's what it used to be.
Driving past it, 2 men
Yeah.
and having a shot on target from a tight angle.
It's funny how this morning people were like, Wan-Bissaka needs dropping.
he? Not good going forward.
Get Ashley Young back.
Yeah, Joe's Kindle says Bruno and Ronaldo can't play together, but he's done it in that thing where you do capitals and non-capitals to show that he's messing about.
He's a
Let's
joker,
go
is
with
he?
Jay explains internet formats.
Yeah.
So what he's done here now?
He's gone lowercase and uppercase.
Yeah.
Alternatively.
I like that.
Go on.
Go on, lad.
Pull it
Go
back.
on, my son.
Go on.
Oh, he's just an inch behind him. Corner. Oh, no, it's not.
Jay Hart says, did you hear Everest say Fergie wanted Bale and Cristiano Ronaldo back before he retired and then announced his retirement when it fell through? Possibly. There was. I think Steve said this about he wasn't backed or he wasn't being backed, and that was what expedited his his retirement. I don't know how true that is.
I think he was always going. I think he'd have gone the season before if he won the league.
Yeah, I think that.
Well done, Fred.
To be fair, there Fred's done well.
Yeah, he has. Is that their ball?
Because that's how desperate he was. Like, I need to win this year. So what did we lose on last year? Goal difference.
And it kind of made sense as well because he had to have that hip operation. Like I think his sister-in-law had passed away, hadn't she? And he said he wanted to spend a bit more time with his wife, and also he loved his retirement. He was getting absolutely levered on red wine when he was Sean Connery and just living his best life.
It's like going to all.
Do you know what I mean? Like it wasn't like.
Well, it was like
and then giving speeches at Harvard.
It was like
do you know what I mean?
Go all over Europe watching football.
Yeah, and you know he deserves it obviously to be able to relax and not have to worry
because
about
that clip of
Stoke away. Or whatever.
When Portugal won the Euros.
He's got to be stronger there, Bruno. I don't think there's anything wrong with that.
Go on.
Ronaldo
Coming back there.
Come on, you can't let him get through here. He's
still
going. Fucking 3 of you.
He's going nowhere, isn't he?
Well done, Luke Shaw. Fucking took long enough though, didn't it? Was it Bowen versus Ronaldo, Fred and Shaw? And they just about got the ball off him.
He's so full of beans, Ronaldo.
Yeah. Hold on.
It's a good tackle that from Luke Shaw because he was away then. Oh,
Score update. Brighton are beating Leicester.
Leicester having a shitter, aren't they?
Yeah, shit. Oi. Yeah.
23's beat Brighton yesterday.
Yeah.
Injury time winner.
Those
Zidane
thing
Iqbal.
was- Yeah.
Oh.
2-1, wasn't
Macro
it?
will be buzzing. He loves him, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Didn't
It's,
was it the under-18s that won like 8-1 or something?
8-2. That was in the Premier League Cup against Birmingham away.
Was it?
But yeah, he's
I'd hate to be a Birmingham fan. Can I stay?
You can stay, but you have to apologise to us and the people at home.
and the Birmingham fans.
I'm sorry for that joke to the people at home, to the Birmingham fans, and to David Pratt and Joe Smith.
David Moyes as well.
And David Moyes as well.
Go on, shoot. You know, he's chose to play for Iraq, Zidane Iqbal.
Was it? What was his other options?
England, Pakistan, and Iraq, and he chose
That
Iraq.
just shows you how shit Gareth Southgate
he's,
is. Hey.
I think he's played at England youth level, but I think his mum's from Iraq, so he chose.
It's always fair, like it's your choice there, isn't it? You know, it's like with Hannibal in it with Tunisia.
Yeah.
People go, why is he not playing for France? Well, maybe because he feels like that's his country that he wants to play for.
Fuck me,
Do you know what I mean? No one's near him then. Vlasic, you singled him out, didn't you, before?
Yeah. Whose man is it? Is it Varane?
He's got Scott McTominay's pointing. Varane's there.
Yeah, he just
Got to be closer to him there, Varane, lad.
Yeah. He just lets him out of his sight for a second, doesn't he? He's in front of him, and then he just nips in last second. That could have been a goal, that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Got to be a bit more on the ball there. Yeah, it's weird that they haven't found a better way. I know that they do bring the chairs forward and stuff, but to fill the sort of Olympic-style stadiums...
Well, what they do behind the goal, these chairs on top of the chair, they like scaffolding.
Yeah.
And then they put chairs on top of that. So if you look down between the gaps, you can see the original chairs underneath.
Can you?
But you're a lot lower, so... Well, you are miles away. I've been on the lower bit, and you're miles away. And upper as well, it's ridiculous.
Is it?
And then for the 23 games when I was there, it was behind the bench, and I was basically at the top.
Yeah.
And the substitutions are the weird bit. When someone's getting ready to go on, they've got it takes about 5 minutes to walk to the touchline.
Do you remember the game against, was it Leeds in Perth?
What?
Pre-season a couple of years ago. And
The game against Leeds.
Because it was a thingy, it's like an Aussie rules pitch, cricket pitch.
Right.
They were like halfway on the pitch was where the bench was. The bench was on the grass, let alone at the side.
You know, Scousers played Norwich again. Played them every week.
That's the only team
Brandon
they
will do
ever
it.
Oh, yeah.
play. Yeah, that's the point.
We've, of course, got West Ham in the Carabao Cup.
Is that this Wednesday?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, dear.
We'll be there. Macca will be there. We'll have doing a watch-along. You on a watch-along Wednesday?
Are you at the game?
Yeah, are you at the game?
Yeah.
Oh, brilliant. From
Paul
Pogba.
Beale.
Well done. Go on, Luke. Overlap. Just a steady overlap there. There wasn't really anyone in the box, I suppose.
Go on. Never changed.
Yes.
It's like he's 21.
It's great, isn't it? He's good, isn't he? That was a shit pass. That was a great pass.
It was, wasn't it?
2/3 of that pass was shit, but the final third was excellent. Actually, I can't say it. I'll say it after the game.
Go on.
Fred's been alright, hasn't he?
Yeah, he has.
He's
He's done
been
well.
good,
This
yeah.
half, he's done. I'm not going to start slaying someone for the sake of it.
He's played well. Go on, Mason, have a shot.
Back to him.
Yeah. Just playing it around the edge of the box, aren't they, a bit?
They have got every man back.
Yeah, they have.
It's typical.
Typical West Ham.
Typical Moyes.
Yeah, it's done well there,
Good turn,
Pogba.
Pogba, left foot.
Ah,
At least he's shooting with his left foot, eh?
yeah.
Yeah. Unlike that fraud Ronaldo.
That's what I mean. Disgusting.
Good turn. If you could, like Mason and Pogba have dribbled the ball out really well and turned the man quite a few times.
Well, both of them, they're not very unselfish.
Corner as well, you got a deflection.
They will look for other players if it's in the better position.
Yeah.
Or they'll even use them so they can move on to a better position.
Yeah. Come on, let's get a fucking goal from a corner. Maguire. It's a good cross. Ronaldo chests it.
Go on. Oh, he should have waited for that to come down and just volleyed it.
Hold on. Good touch as well, Bruno. A good cross as well.
Oh, another corner.
Corner. Well done, Bruno. Come on.
That was mint.
Yeah, he's done well there. Just sort of chipped it under the. Was it Cresswell's
Like it's going in as well.
Yeah. Probably would have. If it like bounced on the line and gone in. Imagine.
Hey. You don't beat Fabianski like that, though. Come on.
Not these days. Come on now. Let's get it.
Oh! That's awful.
Well done, Mason. Oh, not quite, though. There's a man on here. There's a man on. He's got it as well as it Bowen. And it's Vlasic.
Go towards
Come on,
him.
close him down. Close him down. Again, just not really near him when that ball goes in, is he?
Yeah,
Luke
he does
Shaw?
seem to give him a little bit of space, doesn't he, Luke Shaw? I
Yeah.
don't know why he does
He's
that.
happy to give him 5 yards to put the cross in.
Don't really get it.
No, I don't. Are you shocked by how much Ronaldo's tracking back?
No, not really. I think
I just
thing
thought,
like with him, you know, he's A, super fit. B, he's not come here for like a vacation, as he said. He's come here to win things, hasn't he? So
it's a good pass. Right, come on,
It doubled
close him
up
down
here.
here. Again, you're nowhere near him. You just passed, like Luke Shaw's essentially not there when they're putting crosses
I don't
in.
understand what that is. Why is that like a thing for
I
him?
don't know. Like Wan-Bissaka, when it's on his side,
Yeah.
he's sprinting out to him, sticking his leg out, putting his head in the way, trying to stop the crosses. Luke Shaw just stands like 5 yards away and just,
Yeah.
go, you know, if it hits me, you know, unlucky.
It's really strange. Half time is 1-1. United equalising through Cristiano Ronaldo after West Ham took the lead with a deflected goal. Was it Ben? It was the goal scorer,
Ben Rama.
Ben Rama, but it was massively deflected off Rafael Varane. Get involved in the comments. Get involved in the chat. Hit that like button. Let's get to 2,000 likes. Let us know what you thought about the first half. Should Ole Gunnar Solskjaer make any changes for the second half? Joe?
No. I think they've looked really good. And I know that they had the Vlasic chance toward the end of the half was the best chance West Ham have had. Their goal was, I mean, talk about lucky. Well, you could maybe argue that there would have been a shout for a penalty if it hadn't have gone in, but the size of that deflection, it literally takes it from one side of the net to the other side of the net. And they've not really created much. United have held the ball much better than I thought they would. One of the criticisms of, McTominay and Fred is that neither of them are particularly great at holding on to possession, but they've held the ball really well. The movement going forward looks excellent. The sort of interplay and the interchanging positions of Bruno and Pogba and Ronaldo and Greenwood has been excellent. I think we've been by far the better team. Need to turn it into more chances, but I don't think we need to make any changes yet.
No, Anand Makashi in the super chat says, good first half, unlucky to concede.
Yeah.
Dave, what do you make of that first half, bro?
Yeah, I thought, like Joe said, we're a better team by far. I think the movement of everyone up front's been excellent. I think Fred's been good. McTominay.
Everyone says that with like a slight,
no,
Fred's been good.
But McTominay's probably been a bit off. I wouldn't say he's been bad, but you can tell he's not played for a while.
There was that one through ball, which was
Ronaldo.
Wan-Bissaka going forward's been great.
Yeah, he has. Really
Greenwood, Ronaldo, Pogba. I think the way they're interchanging their passes, especially when everyone's behind the ball, been excellent. And look what you're going to get with Ronaldo. He's looking for the runs. He's looking for any type of goal, really. So,
and it's great as well that I know, obviously, and this isn't meant to be a knock on other strikers or even Greenwood up front, but that difference of the confidence you have putting a cross into Ronaldo compared to anyone else we have, as long as if it's not a low ball, you don't really trust Martial or Greenwood or Rashford or whatever to win the ball in the air. But Ronaldo, it wasn't a header, but you can have these high crosses in and expect Ronaldo to be in the right position and then win them and get goals like he did today.
Gelbinio says McFred offering nothing this game. I think that's a bit harsh.
But when you say offering nothing, what do you expect them to offer? Do you expect them to be having 5 and 6 shots each per game?
I think that if you look at it,
stop
as
West
well,
Ham from creating any chances.
Like I said, there was the through ball. McFred, Fred. A couple of times he's given it away, but by and large, I think he's had a decent first half. Probably 7 out of 10 first half for me. Scott, I can see where you're coming from, and the fact
just
that
looks
he
a
looks
bit rusty.
a little bit rusty. But also, when we've had those passages of play where we've had lots of passes, them two have been involved in that, and they've kept the possession. They haven't given it away. We've seen a couple of times where, like you say, Ronaldo had a chance, or where Aaron Wan-Bissaka got forward, and we do seem to be as a sort of almost a front six. There's a decent amount of sort of cohesion there without anyone standing out and going, oh, what's he doing there? He's just constantly giving it away. Personally, I wouldn't change anything yet. I don't think we need to. I think we've been playing well. I think they got a very lucky goal. We have to be a little bit mindful. They've caught us on the counter a couple of times, like you were saying, Joe, during the first half with Luke Shaw, maybe not getting over to his man quick enough. We've just got to be mindful of that. But on the whole, it's been a decent 45 minutes. Anand Makashi says, McT, Greenwood and Pogba, very good. I feel Pogba's been very good again.
Yeah.
This half. But Ronaldo, let's just talk about him for a minute, because we could talk about him fucking all day long.
Useless. No left foot.
No left peg. Right? He's not won out since he's been back. I mean, seriously though, he's been mint on this half.
Yeah. He's just always there, isn't he? And he almost got the one goal that, well, the goal he scored is brilliant.
Yeah.
The one that he fucked it up, to be honest, but the positioning, the running, the fact that he's the one that's making those runs in behind still. I didn't... There's part of me that I realise now as I'm watching, I didn't quite know what to expect when he came back.
Yeah.
Because he keeps doing things that are surprising me, like his skills, his little toe wobbles over the ball and his step overs and stuff. I thought he'd stop doing all that.
Yeah.
Like I thought he'd become, we were told that he'd become this sort of ruthless, sort of one-track goal-scoring machine that doesn't really do anything except tap the ball in at the back post anymore. And that isn't the case. He's dropping back, he's tracking with Bowen, he's coming into midfield, he's drifting out wide, he's building up play. He's doing a bit of everything. And I'm surprised and, happy to see just how involved he is, because like I said, it almost become this thing where it's like, he was the problem at Juventus. He was an issue with Juventus. He doesn't do anything anymore. He's basically just in a fucking lawn chair on the penalty spot, and if the ball hits him on the face, he gets a few goals. You don't get the goal scoring record that he has by being this anonymous passenger in games who just turns up at the back post. That doesn't happen. But it's still nice to see it because, I had seen highlights, I had seen Champions League games, but I don't watch Juventus every week. and to see what he actually still brings is surprising and really like promising. I think.
I think though the reason people have said that because I think there is games where he's been a bit anonymous, but he has won, like the last game for Portugal.
Yeah,
when he scored them two late headers, from all accounts he was a bit non-existent in that game till the last 5 minutes, and so people are saying, "Oh, he's a one-trick pony now, just scoring goals." But if that's the one trick, I'll take it.
It's not a bad trick, is it? When you compare it to some of the tricks that players have.
Miles Van Eaton in the super chat says last year it was pens. This season we're going to be tapping merchants. Greenwood has looked on it, and Pogba hasn't got his requisite assist yet. Also, can you imagine Rashford and CR7 playing together? I can, and I can't wait.
But who's are you going to drop?
Maybe Pogba drops deep. Maybe
You can't because the front three. You wouldn't drop Pogba to the bench. You wouldn't drop Mason. You wouldn't drop Ronaldo, would you? So
no.
I mean, we're talking about before the game about Sancho can't get in the team for this game. So when there's Sancho and Rashford available as well, it's going to be difficult.
Nick Caesar says, I think we need Sancho on for some width. The midfield is too congested. We can be so frustrated at times. Need to win with City dropping points. I don't know. Before the game, I wasn't a big fan of McFred playing for this one. But I kind of see where you were coming from, Joe, when you talk about their midfield, because I can see why Ollie wants that extra body there. It's just, it has made sense to me, even if I don't agree with it. Jay Richardson's RIP John Chalice, also known as Boise. That's sad to hear if that's true. Just another football fan says, it's written in the stars after midweek, Lingard will come on and score the winner.
I mean, that would be amazing, wouldn't it?
That would be great. I'd fucking love that.
And I hope he does the old...
Yeah, or just that. To the West Ham fans, none of this. Just fuck off. Even though they sort of rejuvenated his career and all that, but just none of
right
this.
right in front of Moyes on his knees.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be good. I think they'd be good first half. I think, honestly, this is...
Well, you forget, with the chance, like the Bruno chance, that Fabianski save, that should have been a goal if it weren't for an amazing save. We've had chances.
Yeah,
if they didn't score that deflected goal, people are saying, oh, what a great performance it's been first half.
I wouldn't change anything. I thought it was going to be a lot more of West Ham doing what they did for a few minutes here and there. I thought we might see, predominant proportions of the first half, especially when you look at some of the performances this season. Against Wolves, we were shocking. Against Southampton, we weren't great. Against obviously young boys, the 10 men affected things, but we were poor, largely speaking. I was worried that it was going to follow in that vein of like, we just look poor, we look slow, they're faster than us, but that hasn't been the case at all. So I'm happy with that. I'm sure there are problems we can find, but I don't think there's any sort of glaring issues that need to be fixed for the second half. I think go out as you have done. If we keep making chances and they keep making chances at the same rate, I think we'll win this game. If we have another half like that last one, odds are we'll win.
There was a 10-minute spell when we were just fantastic. Yeah. They've not really looked that good.
No. I mean, they are scared of us. Look at how many how many players have got behind the ball when we're on an attack.
They had 11, didn't they, for about half an hour?
Yeah.
So we're doing everything right, really. We'll get another goal, a goal or two, I think.
Anthony Jarvis says, Jay, is it a problem going forward that Pogba plays so much better on the left than deeper? It might come to it, and only might have a tough decision to make between him and Rashford. Because for me, Rashford's best position is on that left-hand side.
But when you look at, these assists he's got this season, he's had a couple from the left, but majority of them down the middle, especially for the Bruno goal.
For me, like I said earlier, I think the obvious thing, or the thing if it was down to me, is probably I'd drop him deep and sacrifice one of the McFred options.
Sacrifice them.
Throw
them into the pit.
Exactly. But Ollie might not want to do that. It might be a line in the sand for him that you've got to have two holding midfielders, or you've got to have McFred. So if that is the case, then I don't see how you have Rashford, Pogba, Greenwood, Ronnie, and Bruno. You can't.
Can I interest you in a new portmanteau?
Go on.
Pogtominay.
Pogtominay. I like that. I like the use of the word portmanteau as well. What do you reckon that one? Frog. What is it? Frogba, though, sounds like you're being sort of Frenchist.
Oh, yeah.
So
it does actually, yeah.
So you won't
I meant Fred and Pogba.
I know you did.
So
you won't get away with that. So it'll have to be...
Point,
what was the other option?
Pogbed. Pogbread.
Pred. It sounds a bit like he's a predator. Yeah. So no.
Pogbread.
Fredger.
Fredger sounds nice. Fredger Davids.
Fredger. Yes.
I like that.
Like it. Yeah, let's do that then.
Okay. Chelsea Tottenham later. A draw would be nice, wouldn't it? Well, actually, no. Fuck it. Let's have Tottenham win.
They won't though.
No.
Although
they beat City first game of the season, no one expected that.
That's because City is shit. Sheikh Subahideen says, when Scott and Fred gets the ball, CR7 just walks around conserving energy, and when others have the ball, he's moving and running. Everyone said McFreddy's for the energy, but no one told it's for CR7's.
That's a point. I like that.
Yeah.
I mean, it makes sense though, doesn't it? You're not going to
Hit that like
make those
button.
runs in behind
Hit
when
like.
you know whoever's got the ball if they're not capable of making.
Saying that though,
McTominay.
Scott McTeven with that.
I mean, I like to see him score the win as well. You know, outside the box, just low hard drive like he does.
Yeah.
If you could choose anyone to score the winner, who would you choose?
It would be Jesse Lingard.
Ronaldo.
Well, really?
Ronaldo.
Would you?
Always Ronaldo.
Yeah, always the same.
Yeah.
I want him to get 50 goals this season.
To get a bit ridiculous. You can't have him score all the time.
I want him to get 30 goals this season.
You said 50 a minute ago.
Yeah, but that was a joke. But genuinely, I'd love him to get 30 because that's the marker of like you've got yourself a top striker.
What was it? 42 he scored.
Yeah.
I'd have Mason, mate. Could I have anyone?
Yeah, to be fair, Mason.
Murder Mace.
He's been class as well.
Or Maguire would be good.
Or Bruno.
Varane as well. Or Wan-Bissaka after the midweek.
Yeah.
Or De Gea.
Or Tom Eaton.
Tom Eaton.
Yeah.
Love him.
Come on. Up front for the last minute.
Comes and watch Paddock train now.
No one's mentioned that to me.
Yeah, I'm happy with that first half. I know it's a 1-1, but the performance was better than I was expecting. I think we've done
well. It's a difficult one, West Ham away. We've had some good results there, we've had some bad results. We've cost, maybe not at this ground, but we've cost ourselves titles there as well. We also, one of the results there did for Mourinho, didn't it? Was it 3-1? Do you remember that? Was you that one? Marcus scored for us. We lost 3-1.
I can't remember the games I went to.
It was the one where Jose was in his I'm proving a point stage. So put McTominay as part of the back three.
Any time from 2004 till now.
Yeah. Every time since he took over as manager.
Yeah.
He had a back three, and McTominay was one of them, and he took off Lindelof and left McTominay on as if to prove something. Like, I haven't got the defender I wanted.
I found out literally my brain's been fried. So
how many beers and drugs are you on at the time?
No.
I have done them once before.
It's the year.
I've forgotten what country I've been in.
It's the year and a half out.
Yeah, I lost count amount of times I've gone to a game and not watched any of it. Not even ended up going to the fucking ground.
London Stadium.
That support.
I'm just going to stay in train station.
Hey.
It's better for me here anyway. There's a waiting room and I'll sit there. See you in 6 hours.
Yeah,
we saw my mate in Munich. Yep. We saw my mate in Munich that we won.
Did you?
He believed us.
Went to
that out his head. We're free. We won it 3-0. Like, make sure you get your flights booked
before we get home.
Yeah, for the semis when you get in. Yeah, I will. Fucking nice one, man.
Horrible.
It's your own fault.
Yeah, I've seen us win there and draw 0-0.
You know, you're our lucky omen.
Yeah, it's not bad.
Get involved in the comments. Hit that like button. Come on, people. There's over 3,630 of you watching, and we've still not reached 2,000 likes. If we get to 2,000 likes, United will win. That is a fact.
Nice that they've agreed that, isn't it? Like a sponsorship.
Yeah, they have. We've got to deal with him. Dave, what are you up to nowadays, man? Is there somewhere where people can follow you?
I'm just with the Paddock FC stuff, really.
Milling about.
Lost you to them bastards. Yeah. What's your Twitter?
I'm not. I don't know what.
It's not. If it's a secret, I don't.
No, it's David J. Pritt, but you don't. I'm not that bothered. I don't.
Okay, fucking hell. Do you know what I mean? That was hard work, wasn't it? Hey, follow him anyway. He's being modest. There's a kid
follow
there that
him
says,
even if it's against his will.
Yeah,
Ronaldo, you are my hero. Please, can I have your shirt?
I'm sick of these signs now.
To be fair, he's 4 or whatever.
I know,
He's already got the new kit.
But his dad's made it him.
Yeah,
He's
that's true.
And he's going to sell it in the pub.
Yeah,
that dad.
That is.
It's like the one the other day. Did you see the son and the?
I love this. Anis Joshi says, "You're my hero." The kid is like 7. Has he even watched Ronnie?
Yeah, exactly. How would he be your hero?
Lying.
How could you be your hero? Your hero.
Ronnie should go over to him and say, "All right, what's your favourite goal of mine?"
Yeah, from the old era.
From the old era. Not today. Go on.
Not today. I said not today.
Yeah.
His hero is, Marshall. What was it called? Fire Marshall.
Oh, Marshall off Paw Patrol.
Paw Patrol.
I think Ryder never gets enough credit for how he sets them up. He always does a great job. Do you know what I mean? People just think he's just a passion merchant. No tactics, just vibes on Paw Patrol. No, mate. Ryder knows his shizzle, mate. He sets them up to win, to rescue, and solve the problems all the time. He deserves more credit. Yeah.
I love that.
Where would Rescue Bay be without him?
Went right over my head, all that.
Well, you've not got children, so that's probably a good thing. Otherwise, it'd be rather disconcerting if you were a massive Paw Patrol fan. There's a quote there, I think. Is there? I can't really see. Dave?
Yes, there is.
There you go.
Man United have been sloppy with their defending. They were unfortunate with the goal, but they need more intensity with their defending. That is the point.
That's from Roy Keane.
Luke Shaw's just or unwillingness to close down crosses is becoming noticeable now, isn't it? Ollie literally mentioned it after the game midweek, and then today he just sort of jogs out and then hopes that he gets a crossing when he's 5 yards away from his man.
I remember a few years ago on the Old Devils, I did a fan cam of Wolves away, and I criticised Luke Shaw for basically that, and I got absolutely slaughtered in the comments.
Did you?
Absolutely. And he came up to me the next game and said, "Oh, come on, Morgan."
Yeah, but you're speaking just because people don't agree with you on certain comments. Rebecca Jade O'Sullivan says Jay is as passionate about Paw Patrol as my 7-year-old niece. You got to be passionate about these things, aren't you? Miles Van Eaton says Paw Patrol Pogba. Nice. Alfred McShane said, "Did Jay have a breakdown?" No, I'm all right. Dylan Meehan says Chase is the best captain. Agreed. C. Joe James John says, Ronaldo.
Oh, brilliant. Well done, Paul Pogba.
Oh.
And he's ruined it.
Come on, Manchester United.
Who would be a man of the first half? Who do you think's been United's best player?
Mason.
Mason's in there. Ronnie's in there as well.
Yeah. I think Pogba was good as well.
Yeah.
Just because he got a load of grief. I think Wan-Bissaka had a good half as well.
Yeah, he did.
I don't know if he's the best, but he certainly had a good first half.
Yeah. Bit of pressing here from United. Go on then. There you go.
And it's paid off.
Go on.
Ronaldo.
Oh! You'd have put your life on him scoring then.
I did.
It's a good save that. I think he gets save it with his hand to get a hand to it.
Good pressing from United and a lovely first half pass.
Perfect pass.
He's just got to do better. He's just got to score.
Just have a look at this now.
Right at him or?
Yeah. Just sticks
I think to be fair, yeah.
Close him down well.
He tries to go between
straight
his
out.
legs, maybe.
He's straight out there, Fabianski.
So close.
United have a corner. Started brightly. When it's like this, you've got to make it count, man.
Yeah, come on.
Too many times over the past few years, we have pressure and do nothing with it.
Come on. Shaw with the ball in. Pogba looks like he got a bit of a tug there. Ronaldo hits it.
Oh, now they're going to counter.
Yeah. Intensity now. Come on.
Go on, Fred. That's your ball, son.
Well done, Fred. Or not yet.
No, that's nothing. Absolute nothing challenge.
It just ends up being well done, McTominay. I keep saying this before they've even touched it.
Give a corner away there.
Both of them there. Fred had a chance.
That's why you've got McFred, because neither of them are DMs.
They both fucked it up.
Robert McCarthy says King Eric is my hero, but I wasn't born until '96. Fair point, that.
He left a year later, didn't he?
Yeah. Yeah, that's a little bit disappointing now because we had ample chances to cut that out and also to not concede a corner.
Good
basically.
positioning and tracking from both Fred and McTominay. Neither of them could just, obviously McTominay got rid of it. The ball comes in, but neither of them just had enough quality about them to take control of the situation, did they?
No.
That's all right. Oh, no, it's not. It's a good pass. It looked like it was going out to me. Fred
again.
just gets skipped past again. Like fucking Adama Traore all over again. He's like that, pulling him back, running past him. You just run past him if you want.
It's weird because Fred's he's not slow and he's got loads of energy, yet sometimes when he's making a challenge, he's so far away from the actual ball and the man. It's embarrassing. It's really weird. Bit of movement won't go amiss, that's better.
Good ball that, with his weak foot.
Oh, it's done him.
Well done, Aaron. That's a foul.
That's a foul, isn't it?
Done
Thank
well
you.
McTominay. Yeah.
Come on, United.
Promising
Start
start,
turning the screw here now.
Yeah. If that had gone in, that would have been great, wouldn't it, the Ronaldo one?
Yeah.
Just get a lead. I might regret that. I hate misses like that.
You were almost celebrating, weren't you?
Yeah. Because you see the Bruno, it's open for Bruno, and then he finds the pass that you think if he finds this, he scored. Well done. Brought that down well there. Fuck me. Well done.
Oh,
good pressing.
Mason's been everywhere.
He's been sick.
Give it him back.
He was surrounded by three guys.
I know, but straight away he should have given it round and holding onto it.
Hell.
Because this is what happens.
Come on.
I think Wan-Bissaka does really well there.
He has been good, hasn't he?
Fucking Fucking Fred again, just getting skipped past again. He's all right first half. He's just shown himself to be a bit weak twice already in the second half, hasn't he, Fred? That's better, though. They look dangerous, don't we, United? They look good.
Go on.
Got another chance. Corner to United.
Right, this is our 8th. Yeah, you took the words right out of my mouth, bro. 8th corner. Got to make one of them count.
Yeah.
Jesus wept. So Eric Ramsey getting paid for nothing or what?
Get him on the pitch if you have to.
Peter Hromek, welcome to the academy. Thanks for your support. We have got some members' content up as well. Me and Joe looking at fantasy football stuff, so check that out if you remember.
Luke Shaw with the ball in.
We got
Maguire.
Oh, that's an.
We've got to have one on target.
That was looked like a poor header, but I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt and say he couldn't really get his head over it because he was under pressure.
That's the thing. You always have to fight 4 men for the ball.
Yeah, I don't want to. It wasn't like a free header.
Yeah, he's had 7 shots this match, Ronaldo. That's his thing, though, isn't it? His conversion rate isn't all-time incredible in terms of his percentages.
But his goal would have counted as 2 shots.
That's a point, yeah. But yeah,
that's a good point. Yeah.
But yeah, his conversion rate isn't as good as his goal-scoring output. But his ability to have a huge number of shots is what's so incredible
This
about
looks
him.
dodgy.
Where's Luke Shaw?
Returning. Dangerous position, but never really anything came of that, did there?
He's very ambitious there, isn't he? Little back heel, wasn't it? A back heel.
10 yards out.
He's just like that. He's a bit lackadaisical, isn't he, marking his man when he's actually got to defend.
Yeah, just jogging a bit, isn't he? He does that sort of 3/4 run where you go, he's not really sprinting, but he's not jogging.
Yeah.
But really, it's just, I don't know. He's not busting a gut, is he? Good ball. Pogba.
Luke Shaw on the overlap.
Running now.
Oh, dearie me. He scores some great goals, Pogba, but he's not really one of them from range, is he?
I don't know. He don't shoot enough for me, I don't think. I think if he shot
don't know,
more often,
he
he'd score more.
Yeah, maybe. Just
Where's his little thing on his arm as well?
Which one?
He has that strap on his
his
arm.
little sleeve. Don't know. Don't need it. 2-0, Brighton, Danny Welbeck.
Danny Welbeck.
yes! Still got it.
That was the biggest cheer of the day, that.
Rightly so.
Another corner for United. I think we'll score this one.
No. No chance.
What's this, our 9th?
Yeah.
Let's go our 10th.
Yeah, okay. Double digits, double goals. Come on, we've got to get at least a good header on it. Luke Shaw takes them from both sides now as well. Come on. Maguire stood in the 6-yard box. Slightly different setup, this one. Maybe we've got, routines and playbooks and stuff now.
Sent you some pictures, Cam.
Go on.
Nothing again.
That's ours, that.
Ball just played into the 6-yard box, so Bonner won it, but actually apparently didn't win it because it was a goal kick, so...
Martin Atkinson just being thick as usual.
Apparently Maguire headed that out. Fred is trying to buy a foul there on Kufal. Just getting a touch frustrating, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, and seems to have lost a little bit of our crispness with some of our passes in the last couple of minutes. Bruno's waving everyone on.
It's a good ball. De Gea. Easy. Well done.
He did well there. He read that
well
really
there,
well because I thought, what's he doing? But he was doing exactly what he should have been.
Yeah. Good stuff.
This was the one, wasn't it, last season where Dean Henderson kicked it out.
Yeah.
And it went over David Moyes.
No, it didn't. It was a goal.
Yeah. We can't give it as a goal. David Moyes nearly exploded.
Oh, yeah, the ball went out down the line. I forgot about that.
That's so soft. He's bought that. He's just fallen over.
That's the thing. Half the time they don't give them now, and then they give it for that.
Look at these dickheads. Do you know what I mean?
Just get hateful with it.
Knobs.
Yeah. Declan Rice. Declan Rice is going to have had one of them performances today. You go on Twitter after this game. If we don't win, it'll be like Declan Rice with a masterclass. I've barely noticed Declan Rice playing today.
No, and sometimes, like, for a DM, that can be a good thing, but I don't think it is today.
Yeah, I don't think he's done much.
He's done well.
Well done. Oh, he has got
Oh,
the
he
sleeve on.
has.
Just didn't like it before, did it?
He's been wearing a white one recently, though.
Maybe that's it. Maybe he has a different one for different coloured kits.
Luke Shaw's got 2 on.
Nice. What's that thing that Sam Maximin wears on his hands? Is that medical or
I
fashion?
don't know. I've not seen it. Let's have a look. It's not a cat's cradle, is it? He's just got a bit of string like that as he runs around all the time.
No, have you not seen his things like they're like big, like these? There you go.
Oh, like 80s sort of
Yeah.
ankle warmers, but for his wrists.
Weird.
I don't know.
But I
yeah.
don't know if
What-
he's done anything
What
to
was
himself.
Suarez's thing? Because
Sort of-
he used to wrap his wrist up, but he used to always kiss it when he scored.
Yeah, I don't know. That's a bit Tutankhamun, that, isn't it? The bandages.
Just like it seems-
Carmoon
Yeah.
associated with Newcastle.
It's just very sort of OTT in terms of like, if
Yeah.
it is a medical reason, surely there's a better option than massive white bandages.
Yeah, that look
That
quite
look like-
loose.
Oh, Suarez wrote some racial abuse to Ever, apparently.
And
on
he
on
would
his
kiss
wrist.
that when he
He didn't
scored.
kiss it, he bit it.
Yeah, he used to spit on it. I've just been informed.
Allegedly.
That's what you were told. There's Decky Rice here. Go on,
Decky
close it down.
Rice. Decky Rice. Just take the ball
done,
off him.
Fred,
Come on.
well
He's
done.
just shit.
Good ball there. Now keep the ball.
Right, move for him. You think we were 3-0 up at the time? Mind you, that's not too bad if we can work some out of this.
Go on, Mason. Go on, Mason.
Should have been to Bruno,
it's
though,
got
that ball.
yeah.
Yeah,
off,
he was
didn't he?
asking a lot there, wasn't it?
That McKenna with the assist. Passing it. Come on now. Just slow down.
Bit of
hasn't it?
urgency, I know, man. We need a win today. A draw's no good. These are games we should be,
Yeah.
if we've got real title winning aspirations.
Yeah, because you want to. If you can go 3 points
There
clear of
he is.
City this early on, that's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Just get have a win in the bank. It's a poor turn. He's been slapped in the face. Come on, just letting him come out there.
Oh, he's
good
not
ball
read
there.
that, have you?
Where's Luke Shaw again, though?
Well done, good block. Recovered well there, Maguire. Again, he's having to play left back, isn't he?
Yeah, that's the problem, because he just doesn't.
Yeah.
Sometimes just can't be asked playing left back.
No.
Oh, you're running into
Just
trouble
keep the
there.
fucking
And then you
ball.
give a free kick away.
Pass it. You don't have to.
No
beat
need to
4 men
do
in
that.
your own half. Do that on the edge of their box, not on the edge of ours.
Yeah, it was
Well,
just
not on the edge,
pointless.
but,
that.
in our half.
JZ Career Modes and More says, do you think Ollie will generally win a trophy this year, and is the pressure on him if he doesn't? Does he need to win a trophy? I think it's the circumstances. If we, take it down to the wire in the Premier League like last week and we don't win it, I don't think he's going to get sacked.
The pressure's already on him. The pressure's
Yeah.
been on him from the start. He's had pressure the whole time, so he will have pressure on him. But he's had pressure on him for 3 years and done all right so far.
SG member for 9 months in the academy. Thanks for your support. So Short is just never at left back. He just doesn't seem to track back as much as you'd want him to at times. Not track back, but just get in position properly.
Yeah.
Do you know
Yeah,
what I
like
mean?
some of them he's there.
Yeah.
He's just stood on inside the 18-yard
Maguire's
box
getting
instead of
dragged over to that left
That's
back
the edge of
position.
it.
That's always been the issue when people used to criticise Maguire. It's because he was out of position because he was covering the left back spot,
yeah.
and then people would whinge at Lindelof for not defending
What a pass
defending
that
it
is.
with 2 strikers up with him because Maguire's pulled to the side.
Yeah.
If he just went, you don't even have to make a challenge. If he just there, it makes the 2 centre backs in position.
Yeah. That was a sensational pass by Bruno, like on the turn with his left foot.
He's so good at that.
Surrounded by 2 men. There you go. Come on then now.
Too much on it. He's
Mason
never ever
wasn't
going to get
quite
there.
making the run either as he passed it, was he? It's almost like he was trying to pass it to make Mason move. Go on, I'll hit it, and then you got to make it.
Yeah, Jay Frasconi says, for all the hype around him now, Ollie seems to like him. Where has Rice been in this game for West Ham? I don't think he's had any impact for them at all. I don't know. I mean, it's one of them, innit? Are we at the point now where you're like, he's got to do
something
special, where he's actually been quite solid in midfield?
Yeah.
Is that okay? Do you know what I mean? Considering who he's up against, this is West Ham playing Manchester United. Do you know what I mean? So it's like, you know.
I don't think he's been bad. It's just the point I was making before is that I just feel like if we don't win, it'll be Declan Rice's pockets and Ronaldo's in them and all that shit.
Yeah.
And it's like he's not been shit, but you know. Oh, it's a good cross as well.
It's just in between where any sort of half a yard either way.
Yeah, 10th corner.
Yeah.
It's fucking hell. Aye. Just this is like penalties against David De Gea. One of them's got to go in.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's like, how can you have so many corners and have so many good people who are good in the air?
Good people.
Good people.
The best people.
Hey.
Always trust them.
Money for people. For human fun.
Come on then now. Let's get a goal here.
Ronnie, go on, son. You due a goal.
Let's go in half an hour.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, God.
How can it be that they just win every header?
Mason Greenwood did really well there.
Yeah, he did.
He kept battling and stopped them counter-attacking.
Like a young Dan James there, wasn't he? Against Leeds. Another corner. Why don't we just play?
Can't we
keep
swap?
taking corners
I'll
until
do your
we
deal.
score.
For every 10 corners we get a goal.
Can we trade them in?
Yeah.
Can we take them to the bank at the side of the pitch and trade it? Can we trade in 10 corners for a goal?
Yeah.
Trade in 10 completed passes for a goal.
I'm not being, sort of reactive here, but I think Eric Ramsey needs to go.
What has he done in this game?
Do you know what I mean?
I mean, maybe you could. Does he get credit for winning us the corners?
No. That's not his department.
Again, they just back post and they win it every time. I thought we were going to get another corner there. It's a throw in.
Now we're trading corners for throw-ins.
Each one, just the same thing happens. We just hit it a yard too far, goes over everyone, and then there's a little scramble. It's like we're not trying to win the header. We're trying to force them into a difficult header that then allows us to win the second ball or something.
Maybe Eric Ramsey said the key to set pieces is to get as many of them as possible.
Yeah.
Eventually.
Yeah,
And
it's
minds
not
were blown that day.
It's a
let me tell
numbers
you.
game. Go on, have a go.
Come on,
just
Fred.
fucking foul him if you need to.
I know. Keep getting away from our little defensive traps, don't they? Fucking hell. Tommy just had his head taken off there. Proper wellied that into his face, didn't he? That'd hurt that.
Yeah,
Ooh, dear.
it looks like he's all over the gaff here, McTominay.
It's mad though. Alan Smith broke his leg because someone kicked a ball at it.
John Arisa.
Yeah, like it's not. I know it's like always kicked his face, but
That's how I broke. I know it's not the same. That's how I broke my arm.
yeah, like you can break bones from a football.
So I got plates in my
same
arm.
game.
From save, yeah.
Because it wasn't.
I
Alan
caught
Smith.
the ball off Alan Smith's leg and it broke
It's
my arm.
overlooked. But you can, I know it's always just at the ball in his face. He fucking wellies this, and it really does hit him.
Fair play to McTominay as well because he still tries to clear it after he's had been
You get
levered
knocked
in the
out
face.
from that. You could.
10 men in either.
Yeah.
He's hard. How many corners? 11 or 10?
I think we're on 11 now.
Me. I know it's not.
Someone's
a win.
just won a good bet, haven't they?
I know it's not a win, but it's good.
Someone's won 50 quid there. 10 corners.
Is it good though, or is it annoying?
No, I'm joking. Obviously,
like-
yeah. It's annoying.
Because you think we're obviously attacking a lot to win 11 corners.
Yeah.
Oh, good. Let's have a look at West Ham's goal again.
Biggest
So
deflection you'll
fucking
ever
lucky.
see. And Ronaldo's goal. This is more like it.
Yeah.
Genuine quality. It's annoying that Bruno don't get the assist for that now, doesn't he?
Oh, does he not?
I don't think so. No, because it comes off the goalie. Have you just swooned at a close-up shot of Cristiano Ronaldo there?
Just
did a close-up
enjoying
of
the
Cristiano
moment,
Ronaldo,
the
Jay
fact
just
that
went,
Ronaldo plays for us.
Isn't he? Isn't he dreamy?
Yeah.
That's what you just said then. Tommy looks like
Somebody's had a bit of water on his face and he's now fixed.
He's fixed it.
Yeah.
Oh, here's Johnny Long shots coming on as well. So. Fucking hell. Talk about deflected shots. Yarmolenko coming off the bench.
You know what though? Frank Lampard was one of the greatest goal scorers ever. But how many of his goal shots was just him coming in and out and just levering it and someone going in?
Yeah, just
That
bobbling.
was like his fucking forte. Even in the Champions League final, it was like,
Yeah.
He's got about
Van
3
Basten.
deflections.
Ferdinand,
yeah, it's like it's a defender and goes in.
Oh, well done, Scott.
Okay, man, it's done him a world of good, that.
Just woke him up a bit. He was feeling a bit half asleep. Oh, Vardy scored. Leicester back in it.
Bissaka. Bit of a rest for the lads as well.
Yeah.
Come on.
Go on, Mace.
Oh,
Kept it
brilliant!
in.
That was brilliant by Greenwood. I don't know how he did that. Somehow managed to keep the ball in there. I know it didn't come to much, but it looked as though Ogbonna was just going to shield the ball out. Well done.
Brilliant, Varane.
Tackling from behind without fouling. Go on then,
Real
mate.
Ferdinand tackle that.
Okay.
Out wide there, man.
Just got so tight, didn't he, in there?
Yeah.
Go on, Max.
He's going to try and win a foul. You know he is. Well done, Fred. Well done, Fred.
Well done.
Play on, that's it. Fucking go for it. Oh, Bruno.
Just forcing it a bit, isn't he?
Yeah.
Unlucky. It's a good game, in fairness.
I know.
Just got to win it. They deserve to win it.
I was saying to you before the game, a draw's not the worst result, but after the performance we've had, we've got to win this.
What are you saying? He's not Hyde. What is it? Hyde?
Yeah, that one, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right. Sorry, I thought that's what I did last time.
I think it was time out last time.
All right. I didn't mean to.
If they're saying that about my mother, they get banned.
Yeah.
It's as simple as that.
I'll not have his mum banded around this chat willy-nilly. Get involved in the comments. Hit that like button as well. We're still not reached 2,000 likes. That's why United aren't winning. That's a fact.
Yeah, I forgot about that. You did say that, didn't you?
Yep. Nostalgia says Pogba is trying too hard to make stuff happen. Needs to play faster. Oh, West Ham here. He's done well to control that lad. Oh, Varane's in there.
Yeah, I do well.
Right, now come on, Paul Labille.
Man on.
That's a poor ball. And he's give away a foul.
He's going to get booked as well.
It's a foul, come on. He's got the toe in first.
Nah, he's all right.
What even happened?
Oh, he's saying he didn't touch him. He jumps out of the way of it, doesn't he, if you watch. He just dives. Just dives.
He just takes the touch and then Zuma just fucking jumps like that. He jumps out the way of Pogba's leg rather than being fouled by it, doesn't he? I think it probably is a foul. Because he does put his leg across Zuma's path, doesn't he?
Yeah, 100%.
Free kick
I don't
to
understand
West
it because I mean, I haven't done it since I was a kid, but I used to run and jump on grass all the time. I never got up and started.
Ham. Limping about.
Yeah,
Well, it's a bit
I can understand if you
ridiculous,
get
isn't it?
kicked in the leg, but you didn't touch him.
When's Ollie going to change things, says Lev? We've got
I still won't change
20 odd
anything.
minutes. I know, I think United have been all right.
Yeah.
I think Ronaldo's been a bit quieter this.
Yeah. After that that initial chance at the start of the second half, he's not been in the game a lot, has he?
No.
But it seems as though it's just been every time we've gone forward, the ball's either gone into the box or we've had some sort of shot and it's just gone for a corner. It doesn't even feel like we've got the ball into the 18-yard box much this half, does it?
No.
It's just everything's been deflected and taken out before we've had a chance to.
Ask Me Sing says, can't say the bench is weak now. No, we have got options. You look at it, you think maybe there's, like we were saying earlier.
Okay, now. Ooh.
Oh, that's a penalty. Oh, it's gone the other way. Offside. What?
I don't know, but
That looked like
I hope we don't go to VAR.
That looked like when Bissaka fouled him there. What happened then?
I didn't see the linesman flag for anything.
The ball comes back out. Played into
He's
the box.
offside.
Offside.
No. He fouls him though. That's a penalty.
Sure.
It is, but if he's offside, the offside
No, but
comes
he wasn't.
first,
He
doesn't
wasn't
it?
offside. It was.
I know, but I think he'd already given offside, hadn't he? Have they given that? Have they moved on?
Yeah. Fuck for that.
Apparently, Jesse and Jaden are coming on, according to the.
Giving it away.
Bring the surprise.
I know. Scroll up, Jay, you cheeky sod.
Sorry. Oh, come on, United.
I like I'm bald, isn't it? Something like that.
Just gonna nip to Lou. You can take over.
Just a bit slow last 10 minutes, isn't it?
Yeah, it's. I don't know. I can understand why he's making changes, but I don't. Out of all of them, I don't know who you take off. Yeah, there's Jesse.
Yeah.
If he gets the winner, it would be nice.
Yeah, it'd be brilliant. And it's Ramsey giving the final team talk as well, look. See?
Loves it.
How's he got that?
Absolutely loves it.
He's the one giving them the last instruction before they go on the pitch. Eric Ramsey.
Like, hey, go and score.
Go and get that fucking goal. Good header. Yeah, it's just slowed down on it last few minutes. Go on then now. Yeah. Who do you think will come off for them two?
I think he might take.
Mason.
He shouldn't do.
But who would you take then?
You might take McTominay off.
Yeah.
Because you've got a ball to the head.
Yeah.
You could drop Pogba back, put Mason on the left. Oh, hang on.
Oh, imagine. Good tracking by Rice, I suppose.
Yeah, you could put Mason on the left, Sancho on the right, or the other way round. But for Jesse, maybe there's going to be McFred off.
Yeah.
Because I wouldn't take any of the front three off at the moment.
No, I think if he's going to, it probably will be Mason though, won't it? He's the sort of least senior of the...
I know, but he's playing well.
Yeah. Go on then, win that. Well done.
Go. Listen.
He didn't want to have to sprint and then not get there, did he? There's this gap in the middle there. Fred's tracking it. Oh, here we go. Same again. Well done. Good block.
Get rid of that. Oh. Jesus.
Well done.
That's what you want, overhead kick.
Ronaldo with a fucking overhead kick to clear it. They're on top now, aren't they, West
Yeah.
Ham? I think now it is the time to make subs because we've just drifted into a point where they look faster.
It's
and
just a
more
little bit
intense than
sloppy.
us.
I mean,
Yeah.
when we do get the ball, the pass is a little bit short.
Yeah.
So go and get rid.
Well done.
God, got away with that.
Yeah. There's a foul on Varane as well. Is he hurt himself? Hopefully nothing serious if he has.
He's fine.
Yeah. Looks alright to me. Ball around the corner. Varane closes it down well. Just stands on the top of his foot, doesn't he? As he's running past. You know. There you go. Lingard and Sancho coming on.
Who is it? Oh, you're right, Mace.
Yeah.
It's a shame because I don't think he deserves to come off.
No. I think he's just drifted out of the game a little bit in the last 10, 15 minutes.
But so is Ronaldo.
Yeah. But, yeah.
Pogba.
Yeah.
Jeez.
Jesse and Sancho on for Pogba and Greenwood. Pogba's a bit surprising.
Yeah. I like him. They love him.
Are they giving Jesse Lingard a round of standing ovation? Fucking hell. That's mad, that, isn't it?
He was their best player last year.
He was, but how fun is that? He played like 10 games. Jesse Lingard just got a standing ovation from the West Ham fans when he came on. Honestly. Pogba off, Greenwood off, Lingard and Sancho on.
Well, I think that's surprising, to be honest with you.
Yeah.
I'm not going to lie. Not a change I'd have made, but you know, we trust and all that.
What would you have done?
I'd have kept Greenwood on.
Oh.
Pogba, I couldn't see it. Maybe he was getting a little bit frustrated.
Yeah.
So maybe just Pogba for Sancho.
Yeah.
Just stick Sancho.
Looks like Sancho's gone on the left.
Yeah, that makes sense. I'm not sure about the Jesse one for Greenwood. I always think Greenwood.
So
I think with Greenwood as well, people forget he's always got a goal in him. He's always a threat. And I just feel like if you left him on for 90 minutes, he can get you a goal.
Tomine giving the ball away there. Got to track your man in the middle.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Declan Rice with his trademark long run. He's trademarked the fuck out of us here. That's rubbish.
Did copyright you before as well, didn't
He did, yeah. That's the Ronaldo giving the ball
Ronnie?
away.
Get up.
Also, get up the pitch. Well done, David.
Fucking hell.
That's it. Quick release. That's what we're after.
Come on now.
Come on.
This is what Jesse's so good at.
Give it him.
Never, ever.
He didn't trust himself to get past Zuma for pace,
should
did
have
he?
shot from there. And if he was going to, that wasn't a shot.
No. There we go. Let's talk about the world-class Declan Rice for a sec. Yeah. Looked good there for a second, that counter-attack, but just sort of faded away, didn't it? He almost needed to slow it back down and let Jesse catch up again.
Yeah.
Because one-on-one, Bruno's good, but he's not going to skin Zuma for pace, is he?
No.
Only 7 touches in the opposition box second half United.
That's shocking when it was dominant, weren't we, in the first half in terms of possession and the amount of, touches we had in their half and in their box. I think Ronnie had loads, didn't he, on his own?
Yeah. Yeah, he had, 6 shots? Most of them from inside the box.
Yeah, they're a little bit on top now, aren't they?
Yeah.
Past 5 minutes or so.
I think Jesse coming on has lifted their spirits because they've reminded them of their greatest ever player.
Fred. You got time there. Could have brought that. If someone gives him a shout,
I know he needs a shout, doesn't he? That's the thing. I don't blame him, but someone needs to shout
in the
him.
box with no West Ham players anywhere near him, and they're heading it out first time. De Gea maybe could give him a call there.
He's not very vocal though, is he?
No. But yeah, they're passing it around in front of us now. Come on, then win that.
Fucking hell! How's he won that so comfortably as well?
Well done, Wan-Bissaka. Right, come on now. Let's go.
Right, come on, Jesse.
Well done. That's a good pass
That's a
in
pass.
space there.
And again.
Penalty!
It's a penalty!
No!
Fuck off, Fred!
What? Oh, I can't believe that.
It's gotta be.
That looked like
going
a
VAR.
clear trip, that. That is a foul.
Don't know.
How is that not a foul?
It's-
He puts his leg across him. He's
Yeah.
joking. Are you
That's
joking?
That's a penalty.
Yeah.
Of course it's a
Yeah.
fucking penalty. He puts his leg straight across him. Honestly, what is a foul now? What is a foul? So you put your leg across someone
Is it
and
going
you
to
trip him
VAR?
over and it's not a foul? Are they checking it? That's a joke. That's an absolute fucking joke. He knocks the ball past him, he sticks his leg out, and
It's a penalty.
it's literally
That's a
knee to
penalty.
knee contact. As he tries to run past him, their knees hit because he's put his leg across Ronaldo. And they're not giving that. It's just...
I told you
fucking piss
Atkinson
take.
is a fucking
But what are
dickhead.
VAR doing?
That's not like, oh, it's a bit more physical. You've just tripped him up. It's just a trip. It's nothing more than that.
That's a shit ball again.
Honestly, what is that? The one the other night where the man comes in side to side and he goes down, I can see why they didn't give it. That's just ludicrous.
Oh!
Fucking, I'm sick of seeing fucking close-ups of Kurt Zuma's face because he's cleared the ball about 1,000 times. That's insane, that decision, isn't it?
Yeah.
Literally
When I
just
first saw it, I
steps across
thought, as he dived, as he jumped before
Yeah.
there's any contact, and then when I saw it on the second one, if that goes to VAR, which I don't understand why it doesn't, it'll definitely give it.
It must have. I think it
Oh,
did.
fucking hell!
I think
It
he
did go
because
to
he went
VAR.
play on. I think so. I think if he did the goal kick or the free kick straight away, he can't go back to VAR because the game's.
I know,
carried on.
but VAR check everything, don't they? So
No,
VAR
but
will
if
have checked
the
it.
game had restarted before he checked it,
I don't
because
know.
they were stopping play.
Maybe.
But it's bollocks anyway.
Atkinson's just a fucking shitbag. That's all it is.
That's terrible, that. That's a
He's
terrible
always.
decision.
When is he retiring? We've had a decade of just shit decisions from him. More than a decade. Honestly, he's just not fit for purpose.
Well done. Come on, keep the ball now, Scott. Keep
Fucking
the ball.
give it.
I can't believe that. It's like they're trying to make a point of not giving any penalties, but that's not what we're talking about when it's like slightly heavier collisions or someone pushing you in the back or whatever. That's not that. That's just you put your leg across Oh, a fucking bus is arriving. What is this, WWE? Someone's going to get off with a fucking steel chair. Who cares that Tottenham's bus has arrived at a stadium? Fuck off, please. Who watching this gives a shit about that? Like, Triple H has just got out the back and he's going to run on and hit Scott McTominay with a fucking sledgehammer. Honestly, piss off. That's just ridiculous. Right, come on.
Oh,
Again,
shit.
it's a fucking shit ball.
It's annoying that this game's going this way as well, isn't it?
Oh,
What the fuck is that,
Use your
Maguire?
left foot, man.
Seriously. Man, he gives fucking Luke Shaw dirt. It look like it's his fault.
What are you doing that for? Is it raining there? It must be. Someone's got one of them fucking horrible Alton Towers ponchos on.
I'm so fucking annoyed at that. It's ridiculous. I can't believe that they've not checked it and give it.
Who was it yesterday? A very similar one happened, wasn't it, where someone got tripped over?
Did you see the Swansea one where that guy took him out off
Fucking
the
hell.
ball and he gave him a yellow
Why are
card
we
for
giving
it?
corners away
Oh, yeah, we
so
boots it.
needlessly?
Yeah, I'm just getting a bit sloppy in it now. If they score from a corner,
Be fuming.
they're gonna as well, aren't they? They're fucking gonna. Don't look at the chat, Jay. You're scared.
Sorry.
It makes me want to look. And then you're going to see a goal before it goes in.
Good
Well done,
header.
Harry.
Fuck off.
I thought he was watching it go in then, didn't you? Come on. 15 minutes. That's a good header, Maguire there. Well wide.
Fucking well wide.
Yeah. You couldn't tell from that first angle.
No,
but
I know
that's
what you mean. Because I
5
was
yards
thinking,
wide.
is that one of them where you just next thing you see the net move? But
It's just frustrating this now.
I know, I've had so many like chances and half chances.
like you say, the Ronnie one,
Yeah.
and then the penalty.
Yeah. And then Bruno hitting the post.
Yeah.
Hold on. Come on.
Bit of movement there.
Yeah.
Fucking hell.
No
You
one
can
else.
see when there's a man in between you.
Jesus.
That's the problem.
Right,
When
that's
no one
better,
moves,
Fred.
It ends up,
Oh, and then he does that.
ends up being Fred that has to make the ball through the lines. And he can't do it.
It's just not up to it, is it?
No. Come on then, James.
You want to play like this, the way we're trying to play. It's just not working with him there.
Wide.
Right.
Come on.
Oh, it's just
You don't have to do that. You really don't have to.
Hold on.
It's just this game's just descending into fucking nonsense. Asking too much of him
Yeah.
again. Just
Go on then,
every
press him now,
fucking
press him
time.
now. He's not going to do much here. They're looking for a throw in at best. We've won the ball back a few times pressing them.
Get involved in the comments. Come on, we've still not got to 2,000 likes. That's why we're not winning. That's a fact. We're almost there. Let us know whether you think United are going to get a winner. What is it? How many subs we got left? Got one sub left, is it?
Yeah.
Is
Yeah,
there
it's
another
only
Have we
three
gone
now.
back to 3 now?
Yeah.
Is there another change we can make? Or is this it?
It's just bobbly, isn't it? I can't even see what's going on there. Varane wins it back. Well done. Keep it now.
That'll do that.
He's got 3 men round him.
Few people saying need Donny on. Get Donny van der Beek on. I've seen it a couple of times. Wayne saying need Donny on. Yeah, Van der Beek would seem like maybe an option if we are going to make one more sub. But again, it's like 5 minutes to come on.
Well,
and
is he
what?
really a game changer?
Yeah, that's what I mean. And also, you're giving him 5 minutes to come on and win you the game. That's what you're asking for him. It's a bit of an ask, that, isn't it? Right, one more.
So deep, aren't they, West Ham? Such a fucking wall.
It's a ball, that.
It's a good touch as well. Sometimes with Sancho, you just think he's just a bit of a sort of short pass and give and go, isn't he? He needs to try to cut through a bit more. Like, it's just quite safe. You're not going to get that.
Never going to get that.
Last one. I think he knew he wasn't going to get the cross, so he decided to try and get a penalty instead. Yeah, Sancho, you just want him to just either try and go past someone or have a 1-2 where you pass the ball and then run in behind or something. He seems to just... He gets the ball, passes it to the nearest man, gets the ball, passes it to the nearest man.
Yeah, there's not...
You want him to do a bit more, just try a bit more.
That's not what he was doing at Dortmund, was it?
Yeah, not taking risks with his passing or with his movement. Especially at times...
Oh, fuck off! Harry Maguire. Seriously, man. Come on, mate. That's 2 awful balls that have just given away possession. Tom Turner says, Cristiano Ronaldo behind Maguire at corners, no space for either.
Well, what are you going to do? You can't just not have them in there. And they're both good in the air, so there's not going to be a lot of space in corners, is there?
Joe Harris, back-to-back years ruining my birthday. No point giving these fools any of your time. Joe Harris, sorry, happy birthday, though. It's not over yet. Maybe got 5 minutes to save your birthday.
Hold on. Save Joe's birthday.
Yes.
There's got to be 5 minutes stoppage time because fucking Thingy was down for ages, McTominay.
Yeah.
I bet he'll give 3 minutes. 2 minutes, like the end of the first half. We should have 10 minutes left is what I'm trying to say. To get something out of this or get a winner. Come on then. There's not much on for him there, is there? Bless him. Hold on.
He's done well there, hasn't he, Wan-Bissaka?
Yeah. I think he's played well today.
No, I do. I think he's been one of our best players.
Jesse dropping deep. When they sit back, it's so hard to just break them down, isn't it? Because they're a good team and they're good defensively.
Good idea, but...
It was the right idea, there's no one there.
Yeah, it was a good cross as well. Got it all the way to the centre of the 6-yard box.
That's what I mean. You think
someone's
Ronnie
got to
would
be
be
pressing
there,
for that. Yeah, it was in the edge of the box,
coming on.
Matic coming on. Who for, do you reckon? It's McTominay.
Ronaldo. Don't know. Not sure what that does. Oh, it's just edgy now, isn't it, this? It felt like we were going to win this more comfortably, didn't it?
Yeah.
We were so good in the... Well, not so good, but we were good in the first half, making chances. I thought Ronaldo won't start the second half. Live to regret it.
Bright idea, but you're passing the ball into him while he's got 2 players next to him.
Yeah, great touch that, Varane. Hold on, lad. Hold on. Done well there. They're making a sub.
Who is it, do you reckon?
Don't know. That's theirs, isn't it? Lanzini coming on. Fred coming off for Matic. Lanzini for Ben Rama. Lucky shot that went in. This is exactly the sort of, maybe not performance, but this is the kind of cagey, shitty end to the game I was expecting yesterday when we did the preview the other day. I just think it's going to be a really tough, horrible game, this. Fred off, Matic on. Does hold the ball a bit better than Fred, doesn't he? And deep there. Come on then now, come on.
It'd be nice just to get late goal, just
I know.
like the old days. Trophy.
Last season.
Yeah. No, but
yeah.
title winning charges where you win in the last couple of minutes.
Just a bit deep in it as well.
It is difficult. Everyone is behind the ball, so I mean, what can you do?
And they are a good team. You can't just magic your way through a good team. But see, Matic is better at this than Fred. Now, I didn't quite think who was coming off, but when Fred comes off, you kind of understand it a bit. Like,
go on.
Fred
Go on,
can't
Jesse.
play passes like that.
Go on, Jesse.
Come on! What a fucking goal that is! What a goal that is! Fuck West Ham and all. Don't fucking celebrate in front of him. You go on, celebrate!
Come on. Is he gonna
Piss off!
Brilliant.
See?
Fucking brilliant.
Fucking great pass and all. That's why Matic was brought on. Fred cannot make that pass. What a fucking finish that is, by the way.
That is mint.
Incredible. I hate to say it again, but like a young Dan James, that one, wasn't it, lads? Right foot, curler. See, this pass here, I know it's not the best pass in the world, but just a straight pass to feet.
Oh, he's done brilliant. He's done
unreal.
brilliant.
That's like fucking Cristiano Ronaldo in his youth. Brilliant goal. Absolutely
Fucking hell.
Brilliant goal.
Well done.
Fuck me.
Fantastic.
Do you know what? It's mint that as well after the midweek shit he was getting.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
He made a mistake.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, it happens. But he's made up for it today. An
Yeah.
absolute
Like people
belter.
saying he found his level at West Ham, like he gives the ball away all the time. Whereas that,
Look at that. See the Reds celebrating. That's fucking.
I always love that though. You know when the people
But
behind the
it's-
goal
yeah.
celebrate before it's even in.
yeah. That was Bruno last week, the Newcastle game.
Oh, yeah,
right
yeah.
down the line, it was like, this is in. You could just waiting for it to hit the back of the net. Oh. Get it! Fucking hell, I didn't think that was going to happen, you know. I know we've still got a few
This is
minutes.
gonna. There should only be 1 minute of added time.
Yeah,
Yeah.
because-
Fuck off.
Yeah.
McTominay was down for seconds.
Yeah.
Yeah, he felt his face and went, fine, mate. Jesus. Bit of individual brilliance. Who'd have thought? See, now,
Fucking
they're
hell, look,
fucking world class
this-
again
this-
now, are they? Well done, Scott McTominay. Fuck off, appealing for a penalty there. Well done. Brilliant from Matic.
Matic has been mint.
Yeah, yes.
Game changer.
Also, 3 minutes. If we weren't winning, I'd have been going fucking berserk
Yeah, me
now.
too.
How's he only got 3 minutes when
This is
McTominay
lovely.
was down for 15?
Oh, he's going again.
Surely not.
Go on, Chris.
Go on, he's
Penalty!
Nah, he got the ball.
Corner ball then, surely.
Could have killed him.
How has he not killed him?
He loves it.
He wants a penalty so hard, doesn't he?
He was going to take it.
Bruno's like, come
Yeah.
on, Chris, out of the way,
Let's
mate.
have a look at this here now. How is that not a penalty? How is that not a penalty? It's a stone wall penalty.
What the fuck are you playing
hell,
at?
mate.
What are you playing at, ref? What is going on here? Are they checking it? They
got
are
it.
checking it. They're checking it. He's not giving it. What is happening? Look at fucking Zuma's face. He knows it was a penalty. He's smirking and everything, Zuma. What is going on?
That's terrible. That is two absolute nailed on penalties.
Well, that's a foul.
Yeah, that's a foul, that one. Just fucking breathed on his neck and that was a foul. If they score here, it's going to be a fucking farce.
It's Martin Atkinson, isn't it?
What is that? Yeah, but VAR are there. There's fucking 6 of them that have seen this. Both of them.
To be fair, you don't get a good signal when you're there, so.
Yeah, probably, yeah. Maybe that's it. Jay, don't. I'm scared.
He's fuming, isn't he?
I can't believe he's not given that. I absolutely can't. And the 2 of them as well. And that's it, Luke Shaw's hand.
That's straight to VAR.
They're going to give this, aren't they? They're going to give this. They are going to give it. He's going to give that.
Oh, he is as well, isn't he?
Fucking. Honestly, you can fuck off. You can piss off.
Why is they fucking taking ages checking the decision with the other 2? They just went, nah. It's going to be a penalty.
What they're checking for, yeah. He's going to check it. It's going to be
It's a penalty.
Honestly, an absolute joke. An absolute joke. He's going to give it.
Yeah, fuck off.
What a fucking joke. Martin Atkinson has cost us.
That's just ridiculous.
And they've not checked any of them.
How have they done that? How was the last 60 seconds real life? Honestly, I cannot believe that. Yeah, bring fucking Mark Noble on, eh?
Oh, I was giving him shit as well.
Is he going to score her? Is he going to take it?
Sure.
Why'd you bring him on?
He is a penalty taker, though, isn't he?
Is he going to take it? He actually is.
Fucking horrible bastard.
He'll score because David De Gea doesn't save penalties.
I can't actually believe this. I genuinely cannot believe it. And I hate fucking...
Look at that. He scores all the time.
I hate this thing of blaming refs for stuff. But if this goes in, we've been absolutely fucking robbed here. Absolutely robbed.
Martin Atkinson has robbed us again. He's fucking criminal. Honestly.
Both of them. We should have had 2 penalties.
And he didn't even check him. That's the thing. He didn't check either of them, and he checks the fucking one.
Go on, David. What is it, 1 in 40? Surely he's due
He
to
never,
save
ever saves penalties.
Yeah! Yeah! Get in! Come on, you bastard! You absolute bastard! Fuck off! Blow the whistle, ref, you dickhead! Blow the fucking whistle!
Get another one.
Jesus Christ! Blow the whistle! Can we get a full-time whistle, ref? Fucking hell, he saved it! He saved it!
Never in doubt.
He's never saved one before. Fuck off and all, Mark Noble. I don't even know why I don't like you, but I don't like you. Amazing. Do you know who that is? Bergkamp Schmeichel, 99. It's the exact same penalty.
This is more important.
It's less important, but it's the same. Yeah! Get in! Come on, you bastards! Fuck me, who'd have thought that? Who'd have thought that? I can't believe it.
Brilliant.
I can't believe it.
Oh, mate.
Oh. I actually can't believe
That's
that.
so good. That is fucking me. Hey, I always knew he'd come good with penalties.
Yeah, look at everyone around him as well, look. Everyone around him.
Martin Atkinson can fuck off.
I honestly can't believe the last 2 minutes of that game. I cannot believe it. Zuma just clears Ronaldo out. For the second one, it was one of the first time.
I love the fact that he's come
He's
on.
had one touch. One touch.
High-fiving everyone when he came on. Dickhead. Right. Captain Leeds. Right, we're going to be live at 4 o'clock. We'll go live. Give us 5 minutes and we'll do a review. Myself, Dave, and Joe will be back. Let me just do some super chats that came in and not read them. Daniel, Lingard, Leaper. We've paid Ronaldo tax. This is ridiculous. That's when we didn't get the penalty. Abdul Ibrahim says VAR went from confirming the refs' decisions to taking too long and back to confirming the refs' decisions. Our refs are incompetent. I mean, yeah.
What just happened?
Hey. Oh, that is mint. David De Gea waited for 40 penalties. And on the 41st one, he saved it. And do you know what? Couldn't be happier.
Yeah.
He's still pissed off.
The link to the review is in the comments.
Yeah.
Click on that. We'll
Ronaldo
be over there in
don't
just
give a shit
minute.
who's saving penalties. He's pissed off
Yeah.
he didn't get his own. Yeah. Links in the review. We're back in 5
Even
minutes.
West Ham are
4
celebrating
o'clock.
with him.
I'm just going to go and have a sit down for 5
Yeah,
minutes
go on.
and then we'll be back, the 3 of us. Check out Paddock merch if you're not doing. Make sure you're subscribing. Thanks to everyone who's been involved in the watch along as well. I've completely lost my mind, so I'm going to wrap it up there. I'll speak to you.